quiet. They coming.
What you think?
Speaking of cones, yo, I remember the one time it was.
Introduce the show, or
Are we going?
shit?
All right, we going.
4 minutes in.
Oh no, I was been recording.
Oh shit!
Well, shit. Welcome.
Welcome.
You're back. You caught all that.
Yeah.
How about that?
World's most dangerous podcast. I stand by that.
Ooh, god damn.
I stand by that.
That was deep. I like that, man.
This is the tagline, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I'll start all the taglines.
You do.
Yeah,
I'll give you that one. You got the outro.
The disrespectful, in a respectful way. And now the world's most dangerous podcast.
Keep it going, man.
That's what I'm here
The
for.
world needs you. The world needs more people.
I like to think that. People need my point of view.
Yes.
That's why we're here.
This is why we're here. Exactly.
Episode 30.
Yes.
Is it 30?
You're the only one keeping track, or at least trying to.
I'm trying to for promotional purposes.
It's okay. I know what episode it is when I start editing and making a video and all that shit. It reminds me.
That's all I care about. When I post on Twitter, I gotta know.
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
That's true. But speaking of like cones, I remember one. It was like 4 or 5 years ago. We was going to like, that was when I was going to the movies and like going the weekend. The movie came out, so you know the parking lots is fucking crazy packed.
Mad trash.
Yeah, and there was one parking spot that had a cone in it. Just one random cone in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I hopped out, looked at it. I'm like, all right, I don't know why this has a cone. Let me take this bitch out. Mind you, in the process, we stole the cone because it stayed in my trunk.
Why do I feel like I remember this?
And then we went to the movies. It was packed. So we just bought the tickets. No, we bought the tickets, sat in, and we realized that we bought like the wrong time. So we would have been sitting in there for like 2-3 hours waiting.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so we left. But when we left, we put the cone back in the parking spot.
Damn.
Came back, that shit was there. But the thing is like, you gotta take advantage of that shit.
Yeah.
It's a parking spot that's close to the door. It's cold.
It was probably there for a reason. Like,
I probably did what somebody did before me, and I just took it and got there before them. Who fucking knows?
That makes sense.
It don't matter.
You gotta take advantage of this.
Yeah.
Especially like movies like this when you know opening weekend's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Like, cause I'm definitely trying to go see this Black Panther this week.
The fact that you mentioned that you wanted to go opening weekend like 2 weeks ago, I'm like, yo, you're tripping. That was my first thought.
Honestly, I misspoke because I was talking to Terrence beforehand, and I was like, yo, there's no way you're getting a ticket opening weekend.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
How long have they been sold out?
They've been sold out. The pre-sales were, because they broke some records with pre-sales. I think they did like 180 plus million in pre-sale tickets, which is crazy to think about.
Plus, okay, and how much did they do this weekend? Do you know?
Because
I mean, it's not over because today's considered
in
a weekend.
4 days they had 213 million, and they're projected to crush. After I think this week they're projected to beat out Star Wars, which had 286 million opening week, and I think they're projected to top that. This movie might make $1 billion.
That'd be crazy.
It's insane. I mean, but they had a $200 million budget, so right now everything they made up their budget. Now everything they're making on top of that is just gravy.
I'm all for. I like it. I like the energy it's bringing.
Yeah.
I feel like, but my thing is like what I hate right now is like, why do black people have to comment on what black people are doing and put such a negative light on it?
Because black people want to see black people doing
Like, that shit is like, what's wrong? Regardless if they've never worn the African garments, let them wear it to watch Black Panther.
Yeah.
Who the fuck cares? Like, this movie arguably changed people's mindset.
Yeah, there's people who've never gone to a Marvel movie before are standing out trying to get them going the weekend. Like, that's not even that. Like, granted, it's an all black cast for the most part, and a black director, black executive producer. Like, I mean, the big dog is still Kevin Feige, but still, like, predominantly the basis of this movie is all black.
Yeah, but you know what the white boy did though? He went and got Kendrick Lamar.
That was cool. That was Ryan Coogler's decision.
Okay.
They let Coogler do whatever the fuck he wanted to do in this movie. Which is,
okay.
But it's just crazy because this is only his third movie.
What are his first two?
Fruitvale Station and Creed.
Okay.
Those he made.
I haven't even watched either of them, and I've heard nothing but.
Was really good. I watched Fruitvale Station. It was on Netflix not too long ago. But yeah, I think he only had a budget of like $3 million with that. And it was just him and Michael B. Jordan. They put up the money for it, and it got mad popular at Sundance, and just took off from there.
Yeah, I never watched that. I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Super good.
And what have you watched Creed?
Of course, I've watched Creed like 3 times now.
This nigga said, of course.
Well, I'm a fan of the Rocky franchise, and then once I found out they doing it in their own way, I'm like, of course I gotta do that.
Right.
Plus Michael B. Jordan, I fuck with him heavy too, so it was. And
then Black Panther.
Yeah, on that chat. Everything I've heard about it is saying I have some friends who already went to see it. They said it might be the best Marvel movie made, and that's going back 10 years with Iron Man, based on the new format from Marvel Studios.
Iron Man was like the
Iron Man 1 was the standard. That was the best Marvel movie made today. Like factually, they stuck to the key on comic, visually, story, acting. Like that was the best Marvel movie. And then they topped that with Thor Ragnarok recently. And
I haven't watched that shit.
Real good. And then they said it's like an 80s comedy. It is hilarious, but it's still Thor and action shit. And then on top of that, now you're saying Black Panther tops both of those. Like everything. So
that's interesting. Yeah, because this has the the soundtrack is a big deal.
Soundtrack is big, yeah.
Like I really think that's a big. Like Kendrick Lamar is doing some shit right now.
Yeah, he's doing.
Like he's putting rap and just music on a whole nother level.
But the thing about
with the soundtrack to
it's not like a basic rap album though. Like it's a really good piece of work. It's like he took as much time and effort making the soundtrack as they did making a movie.
Right. Well, the whole song, I feel like the whole album's not even like rap. It's just different sounds, different music. It's just good, but it all sounds.
Ahmed said in the group chat, like it's the last track sound like we said a Yemeni wedding or something like that. I was like, hot. Like that's dope. It's so multicultural.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying. Like it's bigger than just like. I think it's bigger. Like I'm mad that people don't realize that black people and just the culture in general is what America should be.
Like control the cool. Like if you really think about it, all pop culture is black culture right now.
Like America needs to, as far as black, Hispanics, like America needs to accept the seasoning, man. Like give America some flavor and we'll be alright. Like, you know how cool Obama was as a president? I don't give a fuck what he did that was good or bad. That nigga would.
Not only cool, he kept it classy the whole time he was there.
Yeah.
Not one scandal. The biggest scandal he had is that he wore a brown suit. And that was the biggest.
You know how stupid that fucking. And you know
how
stupid that sounds?
Stupid that is? Like,
yeah, that sounds ridiculous.
That's what they had to go through to fucking try and pin something on him. He was squeaky clean. He was still cool, true to his roots.
And I'm pretty sure he smoked weed.
Oh, he definitely probably smoked weed.
And he probably smoked blunts. Because that nigga lips was black.
Yeah, she definitely smoked blunts.
Michelle looked like she was down for the cause too.
They definitely was on brown papers.
Like, that was the coolest fucking couple. Like, they was mad cool. Still, yeah.
Living their best life right now in the 50s, but.
They gotta, man, yeah, so. I feel like Black Panther is bigger than what it's
a movement now. It's become a movement, and that's take it how you want, like fake woke or woke, whatever
you want to call it. Like this is good. This is good.
This is what it, in a way, brings to that idea that as black, like saying like the way you said Barack, like Barack made it possible for black kids and to believe that they can be one day become president. Now, with Black Panther, it makes those same kids see someone, a superhero, that looks like them. That's what, like, it becomes bigger.
That speaks volumes.
Yeah, that's what becomes bigger than a movie.
Yeah, it's different, man. That's different, man. I'm excited to see what this brings. You know what I mean? Like,
you're gonna get the skeptics who say it's just a movie, relax, but you can't have anything positive without a few haters. So
they come with them.
Yeah. That's how you know you're doing something right. You got somebody hating on
it. Yeah. Yo, speaking of that, have you watched, speaking of, I'm sticking black right now, Chris Rock?
I didn't get all the way through it.
How you feel about it? So, where'd you...
I left off probably 20 minutes in because I finally got a chance to watch it. I was like late at night and I just fell asleep. But from the what I watched, it was good. Like, I wasn't laughing the entire time, but I got what he was doing. And, like, the strategy behind it. It was, like, strategic in a way. Like, where Chappelle, it's effortless and he's just out there being funny.
Chappelle's on another level, man.
Yeah. Brock was
I think it's a clown.
It was, like, strategy.
Yeah. I'm
going to do this exact way. And, yeah, it was different, but it was good.
Yeah, and it's interesting. It's interesting. I got about, like, 20 minutes left on it. It's interesting you say that because... that was my initial thought. I'm like, yo, like, I had to, the first time I went through it, I only got like 20 minutes to a half hour in. The second time I got further, but it's because I'm just, I ain't got time to just sit there and watch it. But, first time I watched it, I'm like, yo, he's not making me laugh like I would expect to laugh. But that's not.
That's rock,
but also too, I was comparing it to just watching shit to Dave, and like just Netflix in general. Like, two top dogs have a comedy special on Netflix.
Not only that, Netflix specials been killing lately. Like since Michael Che, really. Michael Che special was hilarious. Michael Che, dude, he's a writer on SNL, like one of the first black head writers.
Oh, okay, okay.
He does the weekend desk thing.
I mean, Netflix has
the
comedy.
Yeah, they got the comedy on lock.
Yeah, right now.
Like, honestly, he's not that funny, but marketing wise, it would be a perfect relationship with Kevin Hart. Like, granted, I think he's trying to do his own thing with the LOL network, but the way he markets and the way Netflix, like, as popular as they've been, those two together would make a ton of money.
Well, would it be possible for Netflix to turn into like a streaming service as far as like live channels?
Possibly. I mean,
like a Sling TV, like Hulu, like something like that.
So they wouldn't be able to.
So I can see Kevin Hart probably bringing his channel to their streaming service. You know what I mean? To Netflix.
Maybe
I just don't see
a partnership with them. Well, he's doing it on his own. It's already on YouTube.
Yeah, like a partner. I would assume a partnership. I'd say.
Because he's independent right now and they're still doing well. Like, he's signing comedians and giving them a platform that, like, using his name as a platform for comedians who otherwise wouldn't have that platform. Which is dope. Like, say what you want about Kevin Hart, that's a dope move.
No, for sure.
To put people on.
Yeah, for sure. I just think that it'd be stupid right now for him to even try to go to Netflix just for the simple fact Netflix is dead.
I'm just saying, like, it's making a special.
Yes, but I think...
Like, granted, he's going to do his thing where he puts up the money for it, pays for it, and all that. I'm just saying, like, if he can, like, find a way to do, like, an 80-20 split with them, they stand to make a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
But
he probably just, I think he's seeing it more as a money thing, and he just makes more money without anybody
he's
else.
Make the money
I don't know. I think he's fine doing what he's doing. Yeah. I think he's good doing.
I mean, it's working. So
that's what I'm saying. It's working. So why try to like? Because essentially, what he's gonna be going to Netflix do is compete and see. Because Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock now have a special on Netflix. Why does Kevin Hart have to go there?
Dave put out 4 hours in 2 years. Like, granted, the first two were pre-recorded. Like,
they were all amazing.
Yeah, like, I mean, the first two were from like 2012, I believe, but still,
yeah,
like, they hit. That shows longevity and
I didn't even. That's new to me. I didn't even know they were pre-recorded.
Those were dated. Those were like when he first came back, like started popping up again. That's all he was doing is just recording. And then they got into Netflix and like, all right, you want me to sign? I'm not gonna give you my new stuff now. Take these two that have never been heard. So take those two. We'll put them out, and then I'll give you 2 more. Like, that's just insane to think about. That he has that much material where he can give you 2 hours off rip, and then come back a year later and give you 2 more. That's insane.
I think he's the GOAT, man.
Oh, it's different.
I'm comparing it, and All right. So let me finish my thought. Like I think comparing right now, what I've watched so far with the Chris Rock one, it don't even compare.
Yeah, but it's the LeBron versus Mike conversation.
I guess.
Like they're two different types of players, but yet they're both equally great.
Yeah. That's true.
It's the same.
Yeah, because they're
two different types of comedians. Like Dave, like I said, effortless. Just go out there, going back to the Def Comedy Jam shit.
I was
just him out there riffing like, hey, Jesse Williams sing the Black National Anthem, just saying wild shit. Joe, can you sing something about not about pussy once in your life? Like that.
Like that whole story about when like growing up and reading in class. Like, yo, it's
just I
was crying.
Different. And that also to me showed like it's different levels of comedians. And Dave is a different level. And with Chris Rock, he's more strategic. He's gonna make you think.
Right.
But it's still
he said a lot of shit that made me think.
It's funny, but
like that bullying. Did you see the bullying?
About it. Yeah, I did see the bullying, and it's like. He had a good point. Like, I'm not going to say, like, when I'm paying all this money for school, I want you to get the full experience.
Yeah.
You better get these
bullies
in
bullies,
bullies in my kids' school.
And it makes sense. It's crazy when you really, that's what you said to your point. It makes you think
about it. It's funny, but that's not like, oh, wow, he had a point.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's crazy because, like, I started thinking about that bullying shit. It's like, yo, it's true because in high school, like, depending on what high school you go to, whether like, even a public school, like, they not preparing you for the real world.
No, that's like Rock said it. You learn more from the bullies, and you'll use what you.
They're half of the work.
Yeah, they're doing all half the work for you.
That's a hot take. That the bullies do more work than the teachers.
Yeah, it's a hot take, but is he wrong?
He's not.
That toughens you up for the real world. You're gonna have a boss that fucking treats you like shit, and you gotta realize how to deal with.
There's a lot of success stories that have a bully in it.
Oh yeah, a lot of them. Or like 80% of them have a bully or somebody.
Like he said, like, what do you look like turning 30 and finding out that there's assholes walking among us? You know what I mean? Like, come on, like that's real shit. That's real shit. But it's funny. I'm not gonna say funny. It's not. It's a coincidence that he dropped that on Valentine's Day, right? All right. Well, I know it was strategic because he was divorced. I get that. But he dropped it Wednesday. He dropped it in the morning.
At midnight.
The first thing out of his mouth was, why can't a cop just kill a white kid every now and then?
Just even it out.
Like, why can't we just, you know what I mean? Essentially taking out, like, let's take out these white kids. And then the Florida shit happens?
That's crazy. Yeah.
Like, that was
on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
As soon as I forgot what me, Amy, and Julian were doing, but I remember just seeing it on TV. There was a TV somewhere, and we watched it. I'm like, that was my first thought. I'm like, yo, Chris Rock just talk about pretty much sacrificing white kids.
Yeah, we went to go drop my mom off some flowers for Valentine's Day, and T did make like a little handbag thing, and it was like, she opened the door, like, you see the news, this kid just shot X amount of people in Florida in high school. It was like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that?
It's a slippery slope. It's like,
fuck it, slip and slide, nigga.
Well, it's like that's fucked up. But it's like
that was good.
The way they treated it, it's like we still ain't shit. All I can think about was the story of OJ and just the hook, like still nigga. Like the way they took him down, based off. And someone posted it. The way they took down Eric Gardner, who's selling Lucy's on the corner, and they choked him out, versus this little kid, this little white kid who shot 17 people, and they handled him with the most care. And that brought me back to Dylan Roof. How they handled that, and he got hungry, and they took him to McDonald's before they took him in.
How true is that?
I'm not sure, but that's a story that's
good.
No one's refuted it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like,
it's probably don't want you to.
No one's refuted it yet. You would think that would have been the first thing they would have shot down.
Well, I mean, they shot down the hotline tip from January, the FBI, when it came to this. Yeah. So it's like, well, you know how? I don't know, man. Like, all right. So my thing is, I get the whole race thing.
What's the gun thing?
I don't think that should be the conversation right now that we should be having.
No, that's what it is. That's just where my mind went. Probably
I respect that. I understand that. I don't blame
Panther,
you. Yeah. No, I get it.
So mad.
No, I completely. My thing is like you're not wrong.
Yeah, but
I just don't think that's the important conversation that we should be having right now about it.
No, yeah.
Because do you think it's a gun thing?
Of course, it's a gun thing. Like, why are you allowed? You're not allowed to buy alcohol, but you can go buy an assault rifle.
You gotta be, what, 18?
18. That's it. No background check, no mental evaluation, just 18, you can go buy a gun.
In certain states.
In certain
states. Like,
that's in Florida. Down south, you can get a gun pretty much when you jump off the porch. There needs to be some reform. Like, you can't just give mentally unstable people guns. Like, until they figure that out, these things are gonna continue to happen.
Okay, so do you not think that with that being said, if that was to happen, like, those mentally ill people are gonna still find a way to get a gun?
Yeah, but it's a harder way. It's harder to, well, not even now. You probably go to a gun show, get somebody to go in there and get it for you. But to regulate it, I guess that would make the left feel better, that if it's regulated, but if you want to get a gun, you're probably gonna be able to get one at the end of the day, which sucks.
That's why I don't think.
There's no way to police that.
Now, did you know that this was the 18th school shooting of the year?
No, I didn't know that.
I didn't fucking know that either.
I didn't know that at all.
I don't even know how true that is, but that's what I've been watching. Like, I've been seeing on the news and shit, but I'm at a point where I don't know what to believe. You know what I mean? Because you see so many different versions of the truth.
It depends on if you're watching Fox News or CNN.
Yeah, so it's like I try to pay attention to everything before I even like come up with a assumption. Yeah. And I just don't think this had to do with guns, man. Because anybody can get right now, if I wanted to not go through the legal system, I could just go and get a gun.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
you know what I mean? It's that's the thing. Like, there's no way to police that, and that's why I think, man, it's like I said, because like when I say this, it's gonna bring certain people to like the race card because of the person that did it. But I really do think that it's a mental health thing, man. Like, it has to be because
if it's the reason that they say it, like his girlfriend broke up with him, yeah, that's a mental health issue.
Some people aren't strong enough mentally to handle a breakup, especially somebody whenever that happened, like he's still in his teens. And I'm not trying to justify what he did. I mean, what he did was obviously wrong. You know what I mean? But that's what that's the thing. Like, we don't know what caused him to do that. We don't know what causes these people to get a gun, however they get it. To go into a school and just shoot.
Well, that's the thing. He apparently told his friend that he knew the layout of the school and he had man guns. So if you know your target area, like that's where you're gonna go. I mean, like you got guys who the guy in Colorado who shot the movie theater. That's just people in a confined area, and you just let loose.
This is why I tell people to surround yourself with people that care about you. And that have no problem being honest with you. Because all these people have shown signs. You cannot tell me that first of all, if I see somebody with a lot of guns, I'm going to ask them, why do they have so many guns?
Why do you have so many guns? Yeah.
That's the first. If you're not hunting,
fine. If you're
collecting,
fine.
Why do you have so many guns?
Like, you like to go to the gun range, that's fine.
Like, why do you have this specific gun? You know what I mean? Like, and this is my thing too, is like, you go in there with any gun, like, he could have went in there with a 9mm and probably took 4 bodies.
Yeah.
4 or 5 bodies. Yeah. If he's not trained shooter or accuracy is bad, he could have got about 5 bodies with a 9mm.
Yeah. It's not the type of gun, it's just the action.
And again, man, I don't know. I can't call it. I do not know what drives these people to do these things. I don't.
There's definitely an imbalance somewhere.
Just how somebody has no problem strapping bombs to their chest and going into a building.
That's religious brainwashing right there.
Yeah, but
they literally believe that they're doing it's a holy act and they're gonna get a big payoff at the end of it.
But
that's a different type of mental illness. That's corruption.
But it's still a type of mental illness because you're taking advantage of somebody that's weak and that's weak in the mind.
Yeah, that's cult like. That's what cults do.
Right. Exactly.
They tell you if you drink this, you're gonna prosper and have ultimate clarity. That's a cult like way of thinking.
Yeah, and I think that people need to start communicating with people that they feel have some type of mental instability. Like if you care about this person, speak up. Bless you. Because we don't know what caused this person. Let's say it is the girlfriend that broke up with him. Maybe he felt that he had nobody to talk him through. Where was the bounce back bitch? He probably slid in somebody DM, got denied. Next move, I'm about to shoot up a school.
He probably was trash. He ain't had no game. That's why he wasn't no bounce back bitch.
Hey man, I'm just saying, man. I don't know. I like I said, I can't go into the mind of these motherfuckers, but you can't ignore crazy, man.
Nah, if someone tells
you can't chalk it up to crazy.
I put that on his friends too. Like if he's telling you like he's having these thoughts, why not tell someone? You could have avoided this entire situation. If
one of my close friends, if you were to tell me out of nowhere in conversation that you're gonna shoot up a school,
I'll tell you.
I'm gonna question. I'm gonna question you.
Yeah. And
then if I feel like you firm on that statement, it's off my hands and the authorities coming in.
Yeah, you
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you got that's all
fuck
that
non-snitching
shit. No, you gotta tell the proper people.
I'm not about to be interrogated because you want to fucking shoot up a fucking place.
But now we on the news talking about shit that we wish there's something we could have done. You could have done something.
Yeah, man.
You could have told the police that, hey, he's gonna shoot the school up.
Yeah, man.
Go check him, and they could have stopped this.
Mental health is a real thing, man, and I feel like racism is always going to be around.
I think anytime it's down south, there's always going to be an issue with race.
Yeah, it's like it's always, no matter what, man, it's always going to be a race thing. Racism ain't going nowhere. Literally, racism is not going nowhere. But this mental health shit, that shit could get fixed somehow. Because that has to do with depression, like just the environment, like it's just, man, I can't call it, bro. I don't know because I ain't no expert. I just feel at the end of the day, the only thing I can say is just surround yourself by people that care about you and that are honest with you. Yeah. Because if they see something wrong, they're gonna call you out.
Exactly.
And if they do call you out, that means they've always called you out. So you're more mentally tough to handle the truth when nobody else is willing to give it to you.
Everybody trying to be everyone's best friend. Sometimes you gotta tell them, forget the truth. Like, yo, that's a trash idea. You can't do that. Like, you have to be able to tell someone that they're fucked up for thinking that. Like,
it's not that hard.
It's really not.
It's not that hard.
Some people just have some. Yeah. We're in the new society, this new age, the new way of thinking that if I tell you something honestly, you're gonna think I'm hating on you or I'm against you. When in reality, I'm telling you something for your own benefit.
Right.
But that's not how people see it nowadays.
It seems logical. Yeah, seems like common sense.
Seems like common sense, but like I said, today's society, if you're honest, you're a hater.
Yeah, and some people can't mentally handle logic. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. Like homeless people aren't homeless because they want to be homeless.
Oh yeah, fact.
Super facts. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
real.
Come on. Let's get it together, yo. But speaking of getting it together, Fergie, she gotta get it together.
Fuck. Yo, she lied to America last night. Who told her that was a good idea? That's how you know you don't have good friends around you. Because if
that's a perfect. God damn it!
If you drop a bomb,
God damn it!
Because for real, if you got real friends around you. Tell her, yo, I got this fire idea. I'm about to do the national anthem for the All-Star game, but I'm gonna do it like Marilyn Monroe did Santa Baby. I'm telling you, no, stop. Sit down. Sit the fuck down. That's horrible. And then the faces though.
The faces.
Draymond, even Chance was laughing at that shit. That's how you know you fucking.
Her chances of getting back with the Black Eyed Peas are gone.
Yeah, it's over for that. It's a wrap. If Will.i.am let her back in for this,
you gotta question him.
Yeah, I'm questioning everything.
You gotta question him.
I question Fox in the 4 now because how are you gonna be a judge on the singing the 4?
Oh, okay.
She's a judge on the 4.
Is she?
Yeah. So how are you gonna be a judge on the singing contest and you come out here and give that performance?
Okay, so she probably, it probably could have been better.
She could have just sang it like a normal human being.
She was trying to be cool.
What did she smoke before? I thought it was just, I'm going out here and just wing it.
What do you think she was smoking?
Maybe she had a wild edible and just went out.
Oh wow, that'd be crazy.
And just said, I'm gonna get my man to roll on and just go.
The band was like, whoa,
wait
right, let's try to get on beat. Let's try to get on beat. What's she doing?
I wasn't expecting this, but we out here.
The Stone is still like, I feel like it shouldn't be in here right now. Like, why is this in here?
Respect it.
Is it still cold? That's crazy. You said about 2 hours?
Not that long. Yeah. It usually lasts about 2 drinks.
What the fuck, man? What do you be talking for then? Earlier you said a couple of hours. What's a couple of hours? 2 to 3?
Maybe. It depends on what you drink, how you sipping your cognacs. That's what it's meant for. You ain't supposed to like chug cognac, so yeah.
This ain't cognac, nigga.
Well, it's bourbon, but it's still same concept.
I'm really about to get that. That mini bar with just mini bottles. Cause I'm cheap. Well, I'm gonna get the small one, so it's probably like the drinks that be having behind the counter. But not the no. Like
the double shot.
No, like the Douce bottle that I brought because they only had the small one there.
Yeah, that's like
it was like this. Yeah, it was a little smaller than this.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's what I'm saying. That's not bad. So I'm gonna get a couple of those. I don't know what to get though. I'm definitely gonna get the Red Stag.
I wish I would have got that 3-pack. It was.
I know.
Douce, Crown Apple, and
it's
something.
Ciroc. I think it was Ciroc.
Oh, it was all dark liquor.
It might have been Belvedere.
I don't know. It was all Bel Air.
Yeah.
Bel Air shit or whatever. Oh no, it was Remy. It was 3 dark liquors.
For $70 on Black Friday.
Yeah,
we should have went. Shout out to Bailey, man. Do that shit again.
Yeah, I'll definitely get that.
Cause
that would have been clutch.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Damn. All right.
What else you want to talk about?
I was just about to ask you that. I don't know.
Oh shit.
Burnt smell like burnt asshole. Jesus
you
Christ.
Ain't smell that shit.
I did smell
the fuck
that.
out of here. It smells like all this.
Yeah,
you saying that?
Mentos.
This ain't Mentos. This is fruit chewies. Little fruit chewies.
Mentos.
Yeah.
It's alright.
It tastes good. Shout out to Aldi's.
Shout out to Aldi's.
Yo, we need some sponsors.
We do. Shout out.
We just gotta do all this shit.
We need to start hitting some local companies and like, yo, this sponsor us for the cause. I don't know what the cause is, but
the cause is bringing the real shit. Disrespectful way. That's all it is, man.
Extremely disrespectful, but in a respectful way.
Yeah, you got to, man.
Yeah, that's the tag.
That is. We gotta get them. Yo, tomorrow it's gonna be 60 degrees.
It really is.
We need fuck the hoodies. We need to get these motherfucking practice jerseys.
We need to start selling shit. That's
what we need to, I'm not trying to sell shit first. I'm trying to get my own shit first.
Why get the practice? Why not just get like an actual jersey? Like a basketball jersey.
Well, that shit gonna cost way more. That's
not
lot.
Really. You can probably find a jersey on Amazon or something. Like
I was trying to get that was my first. I was trying to find the champion joints, like a plain champion joint.
That's the practice jersey though.
No, like a you know how because the jerseys used to be champion, right?
Yeah.
And like those type of jerseys, but just plain with no nothing on them.
Okay.
Because I saw one that had it was the Orlando Magic colors, but in the back it had the numbers or something. So it's like fuck.
That'd be dope if we could get numbers on it.
Well, if we get the practice jerseys, we can.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Because you can, because on a jersey it would look better, stitched or embroidered or whatever, than it would screen printed.
Yeah.
But on a practice jersey, it would
like
look good.
Like a throwback. Yeah. That'd be dope.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm with that.
Yeah, man. We could get. I mean, that's what we gotta get. That's what we gotta fucking get. I'm trying to be cheap, and I'm also knowing that I'm gonna get more out of the basketball the practice jersey now. I mean, or when it gets warmer than with the. We could get the hoodie for next winter.
Yeah, I still want to get it. Probably be cheaper to get a hoodie than now. Probably the prices would be cheaper, but.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We wait till the summer to get the hoodies.
I'm fine with that.
I'm telling you, man.
Either way.
Because I think the practice jersey is like $12, $13. To get the shit screen printed, probably like what, $20, $30?
That's not bad. I know one thing though. This weather keep up the way it is. I'm breaking that fucking grill out.
You might as well bring it out tomorrow.
If it's not raining, I'm thinking about it.
It's gonna be 60.
That's insane. I stay in the garage and fucking do that shit.
You could probably do that shit in the garage today.
Yeah,
it was raining, but it was like 40s.
Yeah, but I wasn't trying to be outside today. I don't know. I had a weird day.
Whatever the fuck that means.
It was weird. A lot of weird shit happened.
Like, as far as work?
Yeah. I almost punched my in the face today. I feel like that's my mentality now. Like, I feel like I get to the point where I feel like I need to punch somebody in the face at least once a week at work. That's how I know I get the fuck out of there. Yeah. Let's get to that point.
My thing to you, like, well, is it employees or customers?
I don't deal with customers, so it's all employees.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's just, I work with a lot of trash people. That's why I can put that.
There you go. I probably want to watch Black Panther then, because you might feel empowered and actually punch somebody.
I feel like
punch somebody and be like, this is the movement.
Nah, I feel like if I can listen to Casanova, I can watch Black Panther and not punch somebody in the face.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
First line of his fucking song is punch you in the face, motherfucker, I'll knock your teeth out. So if I can listen to that on a daily basis, that might be why I feel like I didn't punch somebody in the face, actually. Every time I pull into the fucking parking lot, that's what's playing, so it might be a correlation. I don't know. But
yo, you said all I know is I'm ready to get a motherfucking bicycle.
I've been said that. I need to just get a bike and just ride that shit around the block.
Fuck riding that shit around the block. I'm riding that shit everywhere. Because these potholes
oh my God.
are on
Have
some other shit.
Abbott lately?
Which part of Abbott?
Like Imperial down towards going towards South Park.
You talk about man, did you Abbott Endurance?
Yeah, that's fucked up too.
Like near Abbott, Abbott Pizza?
Abbott Pizza all the way down by that Sunoco going down towards the stadium.
That shit gotta go.
That whole section needs to throw the whole shit out.
I shouldn't be in Kaisertown seeing the brick fucking road that's underneath all that shit.
There's a bump. They put a sign out that said bump instead of fixing it. Like right in front of that old dealership, right across here from Basil. And that shit probably at least 4 inches high. Like, you could fuck your car up if you're not paying attention.
That's some dangerous shit.
It really is. Because now Abbott is one of the most busy roads in South Buffalo, Lackawanna. And now you want to pothole it the fuck up? Like, someone's going to die. There's always an accident over there because people are trying to miss potholes and they crash into each other.
There's probably a lot of unnecessary sobriety tests being given out.
Yeah, because people just
motherfuckers is swerving, getting pulled over, thinking they drunk. Cops pulling them over. You been drinking tonight? No, motherfucker.
I'm trying to dodge these 80,000 potholes that you guys don't fucking fix.
But if the cops, because I would assume cops blowing down them streets have to avoid them shits too, or they just don't give a fuck.
They probably don't give a fuck. It's not their car.
But if they,
the city's not pay for that.
But if they bring it up, would they get to it quicker?
Probably not. Fucking, they ain't trying to spend no money. Not in these neighborhoods. They ain't trying to spend no fucking money.
Yo, fuck what Seneca cops.
Fact.
For posting up. How dare you post up on the beginning of the month and end of the month?
That's all cops though. Troopers do that shit too.
Yeah, but no. Where they post up is right. All right, so you say you're coming from Lackawanna, going up the bridge to get into West Seneca, and right before the 290, like right after the 219 into the 90, they post up right there.
They always do that. I hate that shit.
Stop that shit.
And they do that shit on when you get off the 290, that next to that viaduct. After you pass them off, when you first get on the line, they park right there.
Yeah, man. Yo, do your job the rest of the month. Why you gotta wait till the first weekend? Why you gotta try to meet your quotas, man? I'm not with that shit, man.
Get them tickets up so they can fucking get a pat on the back or whatever the fuck happens.
Like, and I agree with Chris Rock when he said that cops should get paid more. I agree with that.
You get what you pay for. He said that you get what you pay for.
Don't be a fucking dumbass, man. Like, goddamn.
Yeah.
Do your fucking job. Be cool. Just be who you are now with a gun and a badge.
Well, that's a problem too. A lot of people.
Yeah, that's like, yeah, that is the problem.
Once they get a gun and a badge, it's like, hey,
yeah,
motherfucker, here, put your hands up. But it's yeah, so that's a slippery slope too.
Man, some people, I wouldn't put it past people that they purposefully, there's motives. Oh, like, all right, I'm mentally stable and I know I can get to the police academy, but my plan once I get through all that shit is to wreak havoc in the streets and threaten people and try, like, people use they've been bullied all their fucking life. That's why bullies are good and bad.
Yeah, so now they got some authority and now it's mayhem.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
You know what I mean? So it's like you don't want, it's dangerous.
I feel like the good cops need to stand up and just check all these asshole cops. Just take over.
That's my thing, man. Like, why, like,
because it's not all of them. It's literally
right. Yeah, it's not.
I feel like if all the good cops out there just band together and just like, yo, we're not taking this shit no more, things will change. Like, that's the only way I see it changing, because no one else is going to do anything about it. So
like, is it a case of bullying within the academy? Like, within, like,
probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised. Like,
that's some stupid. Like, you man enough and woman enough to go into a field that your life is on the line.
Your life on the line, but you want
at all times, but you can't.
You taking shit from Joe from East Bubblefuck?
Yeah,
like,
that's probably doing all the wrong things on the streets because he's treating you like this.
Yeah.
So it's like, come on, man. Yeah. Like he said, it was a perfect example. Like Chris Rock said, like he was talking about comparing it to, you can't just have a bad pilot.
Exactly.
Like, that's true. Like
some of our planes like to land on the street, but hey, some of them like to land to like
fly to mountains. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to walk into the joint and question the pilot. You want to question the flight attendant.
That's right. Some jobs can't afford to have bad employees.
Yeah.
And police is definitely police, hospital, doctor. Those are jobs you can't afford to have a bad employee. That's just
when you're dealing with somebody else's life, when you have your life on the line.
When my life is in your hands, I need you to be A1.
That's it.
Top flight.
That's it. Because I'm pretty sure cops should be getting paid what pilots get paid.
Yeah, cops.
Let's be real.
They all need to be
because
paid.
Not only you're gonna deal with dickheads on the road, so you gotta make sure that them motherfuckers is doing what they gotta do, so they won't put other people in other cars in a bad situation and cause an accident that can kill people.
Exactly.
On top of that, you got to deal with approaching somebody the wrong way and getting shot. You got to respond to a regular domestic violence call and you could possibly get shot. Like, every situation you go into, you could possibly die.
Yeah.
Literally
every situation. Regular traffic stop.
Literally. When you in that cop car and you punch that clock and you could die at any second. Straight up. And when you a pilot, you can die at any fucking second if that plane falls from 30,000 feet.
Yeah, you can lose 2 inches and now it's over. Now what? Yeah, so I don't know, man.
Cops got it bad.
Like, I just bad rap because of a select few. And now it's fuck the police. Because you got a few assholes who don't do their job right.
Like, listen, man, I'm an asshole. When I get pulled over, and sometimes I'm an asshole, it's because they're being an asshole to me. Yeah, chances are.
I keep that same energy a lot. So
it's just, I know that you have a gun on you, but unfortunately, I'm being me. Just because you're a cop with a gun doesn't mean I'm not going to attack you, but if you shoot me because I said some that's another thing, man.
Cops can't be sensitive.
Man, motherfuckers is bitches, man.
They
like,
cannot be
the fact that, alright, cyberbullying shouldn't be a thing. Let's be fucking real.
Yeah.
The fact that you got words on the screen bothering you, you a bitch.
Facts.
Super facts. Like,
how do you, like, if you're not in my face with that shit, he's not gonna say it to my face.
No.
Like, that's just.
And I'm telling you this right now, not in a bully manner. In a manner to tell you to man the fuck up, woman the fuck up, and don't let words affect you. Yeah. That shit is so fucking stupid.
See, that might be my Twitter nigga speaking, but if somebody says some bullshit to me, I'm thinking about how I'm gonna decapitate them verbally. Like, I'm just gonna say some wild shit back. Like, you're not gonna hurt me with words. Like, that's just me, though.
But it's also called roasting. Like,
sometimes it's not roasting. Sometimes they try to get genuinely disrespectful, but I'm naturally disrespectful.
Exactly.
So the level of disrespect you treat me with, I'm gonna double that.
Dig deeper.
So
sometimes it's okay to go lower.
Like, you say you gonna kill my family, you gonna kill me, I'm gonna kill you and your whole family. Yeah. Like, that's my mentality.
Hey.
Like, I gotta give it to you.
But that shouldn't, like, you telling me that on the screen, it's not gonna ruin my fucking day. No, you might piss me off for a second.
No, I'm not gonna get pissed off. I'm just gonna literally go to your account, go through your pictures, and just proceed to talk shit about it.
Hit him with a you all ... You know what I mean? Like,
fishbowl head. Like, you never know what I might say. I don't even know what I might say.
Yeah, man. Like, and I'm here to tell you, if you need a reality check, come holler at me. Yeah. I have no problem giving out reality checks.
You need to have some savage training sessions. Just like teach people how to be tougher in these.
That's Twitter, it, man. If you
social media streets,
everything, man.
Is social media the streets now? I feel like it is. Because where are most opinions had? Social media. Not
where does most what?
Where do most opinions take form? Social media. It's not really.
Yes. Yeah, because it's giving people a platform.
And people who are in the street put all their business on social media.
Right.
So social media is the new streets.
It could be.
That's crazy, though.
Social media is like,
remember the days
so stupid.
When we grew up, like, whoever was in the street didn't talk about what they did. You just kind of knew. Now you gotta put it on forefront. Like, that's stupid. Like, you realize people monitor this shit.
Why
right?
you snitching?
Like, you snitch on you snitch on yourself, but then you get mad at such and such for telling what you'd already been put out there.
Yeah.
It's like, how you get mad at me for saying exactly what you just said?
Right.
Like, you told on yourself the moment you decided to post your whole stack and fucking shit on fucking Facebook.
Prime example, Kodak Black got raided while he was on Instagram Live.
Yeah, talking about the shit he knew.
You know what you got behind you. Behind that, what the people can't see is a kid around drugs, money, guns, all this shit, and you on Instagram Live?
And everybody that posts their nuggets of weed on social media,
nuggets.
You deserve
nuggets.
That's what they is. It's fucking nuggets. They don't have that shit not broken down yet. It's just legit nuggets.
No, I know, but you just said nuggets, though.
Well, shit, funny. You deserve all that happens to you at that moment because you doing it to yourself. You can't get mad at the police for looking at what you put up.
And that's the problem too. Is like a lot of people feel bad for people. Sometimes.
I know.
Nah, man. I look at your actions
not
before
if it's
what happened.
Not if it's self-inflicted. If you did it yourself,
if you had control over it,
yeah, I can't feel bad for you.
Fuck you want me to do?
You knew exactly what the fuck you was doing. So,
like, what the fuck I look like saying free this person when I know they shouldn't have been doing that?
Yeah, you was doing some bullshit and you got caught because you told on yourself. Like, you don't get my sympathy. I'm sorry. I'm an asshole. Fuck it.
In the words of Terry King, do better. God, super facts. God damn it.
Better.
Do better. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. That shit's fucking annoying. I don't even know what to do. I don't.
Laugh at them. That's what I do. Everybody who get busted after.
But are you a part of the problem if you laugh at them?
No, they're the problem. You're the problem. There wouldn't even been a problem if you didn't post that bullshit on social media. How am I the problem for poking fun at what the fuck you done did to yourself?
That's true, man.
You're the problem. That's your shit. I didn't tell you that, hey, I got all these bottles and cash, but I ain't got no job, but you know what I'm doing out here. Or if you need gas, holla at me. I'll deliver it to you. Like, you deserve that. You're putting that energy out there, so you can't get mad at the universe giving you that same energy. So, fucking, your dumbass
deal with it.
You deserve it.
Yeah, man.
That's how I feel. Can't feel sorry for somebody who's putting it on themselves.
Yeah. Yo, what I wanted to ask you. Yo, This is why I told you that we gotta write down things that we want to. I just
don't want to feel staged, but yeah, I got
you. You know what I mean? Like it's not like I need to know. It's just things that you want to bring up.
Yeah.
And I was thinking the other day, like, is it possible to be a stripper and have an intern, like be an intern at a strip joint?
As an intern?
Yeah, like, because I feel like that helps out. Weave out the girls with the horrible bodies. Well, because if you stripping as an so hear me out.
Well, you gotta know how strip clubs work, though.
I don't need to fuck it. I don't care. I don't care how they work right now.
That makes a big difference because the girls who there aren't necessarily products of the club. They're usually there and they like usually dole out something to the club to be there, and then they make whatever they make in tips.
Okay, so hear me out. So what is?
So it makes no sense to have an intern.
Huh?
So it doesn't make no sense to have an intern.
Hear me out though. If you're aspiring to be a stripper,
so now you got a stripper.
Let's say, hey, just hear me out, goddamn.
I'm just trying to make sense of this shit.
So you feel like you have, all right. So let's say anybody, because obviously men can strip too. If you aspire to, like, out of nowhere, you be like, I have no more options. I can't get this fucking job. Fuck school. Blah blah. I have an okay body. I'm a strip, right? So, but they know they're questioning their body. And I'm questioning going there and seeing.
First of all, I'm questioning going to a strip club anyway. So
I agree. I completely agree.
Yeah.
So as a consumer, I want to make sure I want to go into a strip club and know that every person that walks up on that stage is physically appealing.
This goes back to the free trials.
What do you mean free trials?
Just like with the sex robots, I need a free trial. I need a free run.
That's the internship.
Let me in there. I'm not paying you
first
shit.
of all,
I just want to check out the landscape.
Okay.
As a consumer.
But you can do that already, though. Right? Am I wrong?
Not really, because now you got to pay to get in. You got to pay to cover it. It's 2 drink minimum, so you got to do 2 drinks in. You $30 in the hole before you even see any stitch anything. So that's why I'm saying, give me a free trial. I'm survey the landscape. If I like what I see, maybe in a couple weeks I might give you something. Come back, and I'll pay to cover it and do whatever.
Okay, so to avoid that and have you be a satisfied customer as soon as you walk in, I think there should be an internship. So basically, you get your bitch ass up there if you want to strip. If you ain't getting no tips thrown at you, you fucking trash.
Well, that's more so for the girl. That got nothing to do with the consumer. That's more so for the stripper.
No.
Yeah, but you make 2 different points, though.
Because being a stripper shouldn't be. Some people might see it as a career.
People do see it. Some people made it a career.
Yeah. So if you feel like we have to know if you're fit for that fucking career.
I feel like if you're making it a career, you know. You know
I
going.
don't think so.
You know going. You got to know going there. If you out here.
I feel like you only know what career you're going into.
If you're looking like plain, well, if you're looking like plain Jane, you know for a fact this ain't gonna be a long term thing for you. But if you out here getting the butt shots and the fake breasts and the fake lips and doing the whole thing, you've invested in yourself. Now it's a career. So I feel like that's the difference between the two.
I don't know. All I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Listen, I think because I don't fuck with strip clubs. I see no point of going in there.
I'm not going to pay nobody to give me balls. I don't need that in my life.
Yeah, like
I don't need that in my life.
I'm married. Like if I wanna throw money at a stripper, we'll just role play. And I could pick up the money.
Yeah, put it right back in your wallet.
And if she could, ATM. But this is the thing. This is the beauty of it. If Amy, here, baby, boom. I'm throwing money at her. She picking it up and depositing it into a joint account.
Right back in the same household.
Come on.
But
I don't get it. I don't fucking get it.
You gotta think about who goes to strip clubs. While lonely, depressed, ain't getting nobody dudes, that's the ones who's already going to spend all the money on.
Is that true though? Because I feel like
you got the rappers and stuff who do it for the look and like, all right, Because the strip club, let's be honest, has become the new club. Like, in the rap community, like, down south especially.
But
like,
some people just
go to party.
Yeah, but there could be people that just like going there and having a couple drinks and
yeah,
listening to music and just having the fact that there's women.
Joe Budden, for example. Joe Budden literally used to go to strip club to smoke hookah, eat wings, and listen to music. But Joe's Joe. Migos, they going to throw money. Plies, you going to throw money.
But it's
like,
weird.
It depends on the type of person you are.
I find it weird though. I find it weird that I have to like sit there and watch just women dancing with their teeth. It just makes no sense. And I can throw money at you. Yeah, that shit is wild.
Honestly, nowadays no one's going for the strippers anymore. They're going for the bartenders.
Interesting.
T-Pain made a whole song about how he felt like a bartender.
Yeah.
Like that's the new thing. The Bernice Burgles and such and such, the star tenders and stuff of the world. That's who going. That's what people going to strip clubs for. To go get these bad bitches and make a drink.
So who are these girls that go out and bring out the bottles with the sparkles on it? Are
those
those
bartenders
too?
Those are bartenders.
They're bartenders?
Yeah, but I guarantee they can't make one drink. They just bad bitches. But that's people going to strip clubs for now. They're not going for the strippers no more.
Okay, so now
listening to the Joe Budden podcast, strippers is just on strike in New York City because people are going there. Yeah, according to Rory and Maul. Shout out to Rory and Maul. I mean, this is my sources, so I gotta shout them out.
Yeah, that's
the
true.
Strippers is going on strike because people's not going there for the strippers no more. They're going for the bartenders, and they're giving all their money to the bartenders, not the strippers. So
why don't the strippers just be bartenders and then just not have strippers?
Just bartenders. Now you just got a club.
Now you just got a club.
Now you just got a club.
That's gonna be popular.
That's what's going on.
Because bartenders
that's the trend though, because you can't go full nude in New York City unless you don't sell alcohol. You're not gonna not serve alcohol in New York City.
And you're not gonna not have strip clubs.
You're not gonna not have bartenders. So you unless you're two evils, I got these chicks look nice. I'm gonna call them bartenders. They're gonna wear spandex, whatever, low cut tank tops, and they can't make drinks, but we got people behind the bar who really can. But they gonna get the majority of the tips, just like in a strip club. And that's the new hustle for nightclubs.
That's crazy. I feel mad old.
Down south though, that's what the strip club life is real.
I feel like Atlanta has it figured out.
Atlanta, Florida,
they haven't
all
figured
that
out
shit.
when it comes to strip clubs. But I just don't. My thing at the end of the day is I can't just throw my money at
Florida right now.
Huh?
My cousin's in Florida right now, and he said the first time he went, he said he ain't never seen no shit like that in his life. Like that's first. All I can tell him is like I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. He said it changed me as a human being.
That's crazy.
So that's where we're at with strip clubs down south. Up north though, it's like we going for the bartenders. We know you're not gonna get naked. You paid to look good.
Yeah.
Just
don't get me wrong.
Pour me a drink.
Like don't get me wrong. I'm an ass man. That's who I am.
Yeah,
so it's cool to see some big booties.
Yeah.
But it's like, why do I feel obligated to throw money at you?
When you got the bartender right there, you don't have to.
Yeah.
And that's why strippers is no straight.
Yo, but I'd rather not. My thing is, I give my money to the nigga behind the counter at the liquor store is my bartender.
Facts.
Super facts.
That's my guy.
That's my guy.
I got a bar at home. I'm going you for my plug. I got these crazy ass ice cubes and glasses at home.
And have your woman and enjoy your woman, man.
Exactly.
Enjoy your woman. I don't give a fuck about whatever you. The thing is,
literally paying to get blue balls. I don't see the win in that. There's no win in that to me. Like you taking L's on every level.
Paying you.
That's what you're doing.
That's crazy.
And then if you paying for sex, that's another L. That's money you didn't have to spend because you just went home and your lady's right there. What are you doing?
Throw money at my lady. Where is it going? Come on, man.
There's no wins in going to a strip club. You're just taking L's.
Unless you go to a strip club where you know the stripper's gonna fuck and you wanna fuck.
Yeah, but now you're spending money you don't need to spend.
And you spend it. No, but I'm saying like, man.
Because they're not gonna fuck. They're not fucking for free.
No, I don't fucking get it.
They're not fucking for free. So if they as bad as you just want them to be, they're gonna be expensive. So why not just take that sexual energy and stay on?
You think that should be illegal? Like
strip clubs?
No, like selling dick and pussy.
Man, that's the oldest profession in the world. That ain't never going away. You know, there's not even a law for prostitution.
I think it's a big deal. I think there should. Where?
In New York City.
For real?
It's just they give you a loitering ticket or soliciting ticket.
But I'm sure it'll pop up to doing.
I mean, if you got a ring like that dumbass who got the hotel or whatever and just start trying to make a brothel and a housing authority like that, you can get in trouble for what? Good. Well, he's also a sex trade, but yeah.
Like I don't see I don't see. I might sound crazy.
I don't see the winning paying for something that you can get for free at home.
No, I get it. I know, but I would. Yeah.
I guess I got that Charlie Murphy mentality, man. At the end of the day, I beat my dick like it owed me money. Like if I'm not paying for it.
No, yeah, for sure. No, it makes no sense.
I'm not doing it.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense to pay for sex.
No.
It makes absolutely no sense. But if you're willing to sell,
I said I was gonna have one drink. Fuck you.
What I do?
You brought it here.
What I do? You fill it up halfway every time?
No.
All right then.
You know my
Pace yourself, beloved.
addiction with fucking Red Stag though. So the fact that you brought Red Stag is fuck you.
Bro, you had your own bottle.
I do, but it's
fucking
way
fridge.
upstairs. It's right there.
You asked me if I was bringing it down.
I asked you like where you bringing it down. You could have said no, and I would have been fine with it. Well, the fact that you brought it downstairs.
But you could have told me no.
Could have said no.
All I'm saying is that you could have said no, but you didn't.
That's a lie.
See that she crashed on you.
Trash ass fucking soundboard.
Respect it. That's the cracked version of motherfucking the $50 one.
That's fact.
We out here.
I wasn't paying $50 for that.
I wasn't either. I do my own goddamn soundboard.
I couldn't commit.
Fuck that shit.
Couldn't do it. No.
I'm not. No.
Fuck that. Fuck you, Steve Jobs. Oh no, not Steve Jobs.
Jesus. It's okay though. Did you see that?
It's not Steve Jobs. What's the new dude in Apple? I don't know his name.
Something Cook.
Yeah, but he been fucking up Steve
Tim
Jobs.
Cook.
Like, Tim Cook's been fucking up Steve Jobs' legacy.
You think so?
Apple hasn't had a decent phone since Steve Jobs has.
That X is everything. I don't give a fuck what you just said.
Yeah, but it's flawed. Steve Jobs gave you perfection.
Okay, so how's it flawed?
Well, they're not even going to sell it because it's the only phone that people want, so now they're getting rid of it. So it's not even going to exist in a few months. By the time they get the new models out, the X is going away.
What's the new model going to be?
I don't know, but they're not going to sell the X because they're afraid the X is going to take away from sales from the new models.
Oh, then I'm with that.
Yeah,
that means the rest of them was going to be trash.
Well, yeah, but if you want the X, you got to get it now.
I'm trying to.
I think I might want to get the X before. I got the 7 Plus. I don't really need a new phone, but if I do,
I got the 6S Plus, and that shit is acting wild for a black man.
I don't even know what that means, but I don't know what that means, but yeah.
You know what the fuck that means? That shit is doing what Apple products do when they're 2 or 3 years old.
I'm not Shannon Sharp, so I don't know all the black and mild references. But I get it. I get what you're talking about. They just got sued for that shit.
I know.
For slowing down phones because they when they put a new model out.
Yo, my shit, I had to reset my shit at least 3 or 4 times in the last. Well, in the span of like a day and a half, I had to reset it like 3 to 4 times.
Just get a 7 or something.
No, why the fuck would I? I'm not. That's my thing. Like, for me, I don't want to get the same phone. So
well, it's not the same phone. It's in the way it is, but it's not.
Like to me, it is. Like, I've always wanted full screen, no button. They delivered, in my opinion, with the X, so that's all I want.
The 7 doesn't have a button.
It's
there, but it's not really.
It's
more like a scanner than anything.
Yeah, but there's screen there now.
Yeah.
So that the dock is there.
Fact.
You know what I mean? So like, I'm
not fucking with Apple till they. Well, I'm not giving them no more of my money till they bring back the headphone jack. Because I'm sick of making the choice. I don't want to decide if I want to play music or charge my phone.
Well, what they need to do is, if they really want to keep the customers, whatever new phone they come out with in September or October, have it include the AirPods.
They should have did that from jump.
They should have done that with the X.
Like, I get, like, you don't want to give away everything, but come on. Bluetooth headphones aren't the newest invention in the world.
No.
They could have given us those.
They're being greedy.
Even with the 7 Plus, they could have given the AirPods out.
They're being fucking greedy.
They really are.
Because they cost $150, well, $149.
Yeah,
and
but after
you
tax, that shit will be like, well, 150.
No, like 160.
It's
160.
unnecessary.
But that's what I'm saying. If you're already about to sell $1,000 phone, why not make it $1,100?
Yeah,
and add the AirPod and include the AirPods. At the end of the day,
we're financing this shit anyway. It's gonna be $20 at the end of my bill.
Still gonna pay for it.
So just give it to me now.
Why? It would have
Why make me pay extra?
It would have. Yo, the X would have sold out.
Oh, it would have.
It would have still been. People would have still been trying to get their phone.
No, you wouldn't never get one.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
And I feel like Steve Jobs would have did that.
Steve Jobs was the truth. Steve Jobs gave this shit, but Tim Cook.
And if Steve Jobs wanted to do that, I'd do that shit. Because it just makes fucking sense.
It does make sense. You sell more product that way. If you guarantee people AirPods with the purchase of an iPhone X, you're going to do ridiculous numbers.
And who's doing it?
Nobody. No one's giving away Bluetooth headphones. You give away Bluetooth headphones that's guaranteed not to fall out of your ears?
Chances are, if Samsung is releasing a phone with wireless headphones, they're not made by Samsung.
No, they're made by Sony or Bose or somebody.
And you gotta understand too. Well, I don't know, man, because I be talking to Ahmed a lot, and he uses the AirPods, and sometimes I don't know. He's in the concrete jungle, so like you gotta put that into into play. It just sounds like mad distant. But I think it's because there's so much noise.
Well, that's the thing.
In New York City, and the signal service, all that shit.
Might be the service more than anything.
Yeah,
because the iPhone is designed to block out background noise. So.
Well, the phone is.
The phone, yeah.
I don't know about the pods. I don't know how good the pods do that.
Well, it should be integrated. You would think.
Well, I don't know because I feel like with the headphones, with the mic right here, sounds better than the AirPods.
I've never used the AirPods, but yeah.
Me neither. But
headphones when I'm speaking, yeah.
Like I feel like I was when I was talking to him with the headphones. When he was using the headphones, I feel it sounded better. But I don't know. I mean, it's the first version, so they're gonna make.
Isn't it two? Didn't they first come out with the 6?
The
AirPods. Didn't they first come out with the 6S, or was that the 7 thing?
They've only come out one time.
With the 7?
I think.
They should be on model too, though, because you had the 7, 8.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they.
They usually flow together though.
No, I don't think so. No, that was a separate. No, I don't think they.
They changed. The
They
headphones.
did that with the Apple Watch.
Apple Watch. They changed the headphones with different phones, so who knows? I don't know.
What?
Yeah, they went from the pod, the buds to the pod, and then now it's whatever.
That's it.
Is. Yeah. Now I get the AirPods. Who knows?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Apple's fucking pissing me off sometimes, and I just get.
They just have one version of the wireless.
I thought they released a second version of the AirPods with the release of the 10.
No, it's just they only got. I mean, I could be wrong. You sound like you believe that shit. So we don't have to
believe everything I say. No fact checking. Say with your chest. That's my motto. Believe it. If you say anything with enough confidence, people believe you.
Yeah, you almost got me.
That's my
You almost fucking
goal.
got me. Your goal, I think, is to make you. I'm questioning myself right now.
That I've completed my task. I completed my goal. You say anything with enough confidence and gusto, people will believe you. That's why barbershop conversations don't mean shit, because you get somebody who wild, passionate to say some wild shit with enough confidence, and you're gonna believe them.
Who cut your hair?
Me.
You cut your hair?
Come on, I've been cutting my hair for a couple years now.
Word.
I need to cut it though, because I ain't cut it in about a month. But
I gotta fucking I gotta find a new barber. I just gotta find somebody to trim my shit and line it up before, cause I don't go to Johnny no more. So
he's still mad at you for that baby taking care of your kids thing.
I don't know.
That's still funny to me. If you get that upset about a post that's just mad ambiguous, I think that you took it to heart for a reason.
Yeah. Like me,
you're not taking care of your kids, that's why you took it to heart. That's just
the way I see it is I'm a grown ass man, so I pick and choose who I want to see, and I don't want to associate with people that have that get influenced by what others are telling them and then go with that assumption.
Yeah.
And come at me sideways rather than just ask them. Yeah, and just come to me. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's not.
Grown man, you gotta.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I have no problem having a conversation. My thing is it's I'd say what's up to him, but it's other than that's it. You know what I mean? Because we grew up together.
That's the funny thing. weren't even remotely thinking about him. It's just the fact that he took it that personal.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Shoe fit, I mean, if the shoe fits, wear it.
Yeah, hey, go ahead. Yeah.
Just making general
make some shits up.
Better.
I mean, but yeah, my thing is like, it's whatever, you know what I mean? You was just, I only seen you when you cut my hair anyways. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm bald headed now. So I just gotta find a barber that can do good with a beard, which I'm sure I can find.
Yeah, you can find anyway.
But I haven't done
any. You do it in buffalo can be some decent beard.
Yeah, but I've trimmed my own beard and I've edged it up myself, so I just need like a perfect alignment, you know what I mean, from a barber. But and I can find anybody to do that.
Buffalo, go on Main Street right now.
No, I'm actually gonna go. I don't know.
What's that place off Hurdle? They good too. You know what? I'm gonna ask my uncle where he gets.
You said off Hurdle, like Hurdle is just like 3 blocks.
I remember where I used to live at. Like there was a spot in the North Park section that was kind of dope.
Oh no.
I'm gonna ask my uncle who do his beard because he should be crispy as fuck. So I'll let you know.
Yeah. Because
he's very particular about who touches anything.
And don't get me wrong, like I think Johnny's the best barber.
I mean,
like 100%. I think
options.
So.
Like, what are the options out there?
What do you mean? He does everybody.
Yeah, but who's the options? Like, who else is out there that you can choose from?
Shit. Well, Potts used to be my barber before Johnny.
Yeah, but Potts don't cut no more.
Still, he ain't trash.
Potts, that's my uncle. I'm not calling him trash. I'm just saying. Like, I grew up. Like, I've always had a $5 haircut because my uncle was Potts and my cousin is Martin's.
Yeah, shout out to Potts, man. I've literally only had 2 barbers. It was only...
Drop a bomb from my uncle.
But this turned off. Yeah, like Potts was my man. Potts was me, my dad barber up until he stopped cutting my hair when I was probably like when Johnny got good. So I was like what 16, 17?
A firefighter, so he's not in the shop. Then he sold cars.
You said what?
So Myers was a firefighter and he sold cars, so he's never in the shop.
I've never had him cut my hair. I actually he might have cut my hair once on the fly. I think I couldn't like get a hold of Potts. And I went to Miracles like real quick.
Yeah, Martin was my first haircut. I was on the Miracles, like the inaugural Miracles team for the Miracles basketball tournament. Like I was like one of the first customers. Cause that's my cousin. But
I just seen.
But yeah, he gave me my first haircut when I was like 4 or 5.
I just seen Shannon.
You trying to bring that shit back?
What's his name? Yeah, he said something about I seen him at Walmart. He said something about like I'm walking and I heard yo, what's up? But I didn't think it was directed to me because it sounded so fire.
Yeah.
And then I kept walking and he hit my shoulders. Turned around, I'm like, yo, what's up? And he's like, yeah, man. He's like, put my number down. You know, I'm like, all right. And he was like, yeah, I'm about to try to start this league. And I'm like, all right, shit, let me know. Yeah. I have no problem. Right now, I have no problem getting into a league.
I would love to play.
You know what I mean? Like, as long as the games is after 4 o'clock, I'm good.
That's why the church league worked for me, because all the games was between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. 8:30 and 10. Latest game was at 10 o'clock.
That's why I'm mad they fucking knocked down the Friendship House and didn't rebuild it.
That could have been something special.
That could have been a center.
They could have brought that back.
Yeah.
It should have expanded it more than anything, more than knock it down. Expanded it, add a second court, add a gym in there, like weight room or whatever, and just had like a full rec center.
Everything. Like literally like a smaller version of the hub.
That would have been great.
For the first ward,
that would have been perfect.
Come on.
That would have been perfect.
Not even the first ward, just like one.
Just like one.
Yeah.
Like, that would have been perfect, but no.
They want to knock it down, put apartment complexes now fucking a Family Dollar across the street. Damn near.
Have that over there?
There's a Family Dollar like right next to the
where the village used to be?
Remember the village days? Is it there? Where is it?
The village used to be clutch.
Where the fuck is that Family Dollar? You starting? God damn.
If it's across the street from there, it gotta be like where, like near St. Heises and shit.
I can't think of the fucking. I think it's on Jesus. I don't know. I forgot what corner it's on. It's not in the corner of Holland. It's before Stillwater. What's before Stillwater? I'm drawing a blank.
Is that Ingham?
No, it's it goes. No, it's.
To go.
It's Lehigh, Ingham, Holland, Wilkes-Barre.
Wilkes-Barre is Stillwater.
No, yeah Wilkes-Barre is Stillwater. It's right before that. It's right next to that.
Is that in Washington? Is that?
Where's that? Is that a Muslim
that Muslim
school?
store? Yeah, that's where Red Rooster is at. The projects.
Yeah, so it's Red Rooster. It's Red Rooster.
Gates or Watson?
That's Watson.
Watson. Yeah.
Watson, right there. Yep, corner. I think it's right there on Watson. Yep.
That's true.
It's a Family Dollar right there.
It's bad to say, but I feel like that thing's been broken into a lot.
I don't think so. I just think it just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. It makes no sense.
It's not even the fact of it getting broken in or not. I didn't even think that. It just when my mom told me it was a Family Dollar, I'm like, what?
Yeah,
it just made no sense.
They're not making any money.
But they do have an apartment complex.
Our guest is right there. People live there, can walk there.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I think it's cool because people can walk there and get their shit. But I feel like if
that's
they're
gonna fuck up that corner store. That's it's gonna fuck him over.
Was that Jimmy's?
Is that Jimmy or Speedy's?
Speedy's, yeah.
Jimmy's is down.
Yeah, that's Speedy's.
Yeah, Speedy's gonna get fucked over.
Nah, that nigga, he gonna stay.
There's only so many blunts, do-rags, and haircuts to keep him afloat. Because you put a Family Dollar right across your Speedy's. Like,
man, listen, if I could walk in there right now and get a full course meal for $1 as far as snacks, he gonna stay open.
That was clutch back in the day.
He gonna stay open.
You spend $1.25 get a full course meal. You get 50-cent guzzler, a hot pot.
They gotta bring back the quarter chips, man. I went in there. I think they're cheap. The other 50s. I think they're 50 cents or 75. Man, get the fuck out of here. And it's still the same amount of chips that was in the 25-cent bag.
Yeah, that's fucked
like,
up.
come on.
$1 used to go a long way back in the day. You can just get a honey bun bag of chips, a hot pocket, and a guzzler for $1.50.
For real.
Now you can't get
shit. Just a couple bucks going into school for lunch. Whew.
Oh man, $2.
That shit was lit.
Whole lunch, $2.
Get that vending machine. Get the cookie. Oh my lord.
Times have changed.
I know.
Times have changed.
I wonder how going to school. I wonder how going to high school is. Because my sister graduated there in what? Shit, she's 6 years. So yeah, 2013.
It's probably trash.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, it is trash.
I mean, West decided to prosper after I left, so.
I mean, it just didn't. When I was there, I don't know what the fuck. I mean, other people did. I ain't learned shit. It ain't prepared me for the real world.
Nah, you need more bullies.
Yeah, I was already ready. I felt like I should have learned more though. You know what I mean?
Like locking one school system for a lot of people. Like scholastically.
I had summer jobs. I had summer jobs in high school, so it's not like I didn't know what the fuck to do with finances. At that time, I was just doing it because I could buy my own sneakers and buy my own shit. But if they would have been teaching me whatever else, I would have been knowing what to do with that fucking money. Instead of buying sneakers. I mean, granted, if
you knew what to do with your money, you wouldn't be buying sneakers anyway.
Yeah. Fuck sneakers. Yeah, I'm done with sneakers.
You buy some watches and...
Watches?
So, they don't depreciate the value.
I ain't about to buy a fucking watch.
You buy a watch. That's how you smuggle money.
What?
Think about it. It's the perfect way to smuggle money. Say you win a bunch of money at a casino overseas. Buy a watch for that amount. Now you can bring that watch back, then sell it. It doesn't lose value, so you get everything you want overseas back in the value of that watch.
I feel like we gotta edit that out.
It's not new. It's not new at all. People do it all the time. Fucking Shane Smith just said it on Jesus and Merrill again. So, but yeah, watches don't lose value. Like good watches, though, like. The Rolexes, your Audemars, and all shit like that. Yeah. You can't put diamonds on all the bullshit.
Right.
Yeah, watches don't depreciate in value. That's actually the safest investment you can possibly make with your money. Like buy a luxury watch, and then you know for a fact that if times get higher, I got this watch for $350,000. Sell it. I'm getting $350,000.
For real? So it literally
they don't depreciate in value. At all. Literally, as long as you keep it in working order, it does not depreciate in value.
That's crazy.
That's just.
But my thing is like, yeah, I mean, if I had the money to invest, I'd buy them just to not wear them.
A lot of people do that. Just buy them and not wear them and then sell them off.
Yeah, if I can invest that way, yeah.
Yeah, watches and houses.
But I also hate.
Only gain value.
Yeah, I also hate spending money on shit that I can't use or.
Well, I'm saying you can use it, just don't break it.
Shit.
Yeah, just don't bust that
shit. That's a lot of pressure.
No, really, take care of your shit. Just take care of it. When you
but you're making it seem like I can't just hit my wrist somewhere.
I mean, you gotta be careful. Take it off at night, put it back in the case, and close it up.
Yeah, you acting like the wildest shit happens only at night when you sleeping. Of course, I'm gonna take it off at night.
Shit where you going places where you know you're gonna be fucking up.
Bro, I could wear that. I could wear.
Get the $90 movement watch and keep it moving. And then when you know you got the rollie and the joint, if times get hard, nah, I'm gonna sell this shit.
That's true. I don't like accessories though. So if I have, so it's like my thing is like, why do I have two things on me that can tell me time?
That's why I got the Fitbit that don't do shit but light up.
Yeah, like.
And why is the shit blinking?
Like usually everywhere I am, I have more than at least I could check the time in 3 different places.
I couldn't tell you the last time I've actually worn a watch, but they're good to have.
I guess.
I still have a gold pocket watch that I haven't done anything with.
Cool, but how?
Times get hard.
They're good to have as far as just selling bad.
Yeah,
that's it.
Times get hard, man. You never know.
Well, no, I hear you, but that's the only reason to get a watch. In my opinion,
that's the perfect investment. It never depreciates in value.
Yeah.
No matter what. Now, if you can fuck around and come up on a rare watch, you can do some things. You can use that as collateral against like a house or a car, whoever knows. I would never think when I do get to where I need to be, I don't think I'm gonna buy a car, so I think I'll just lease it. Because the car is it's probably the worst investment.
I'm trying to get to a point where I'm just taking Uber.
Nah,
I don't give a fuck.
Nah, I can't rely on other people anymore.
I feel you, but I don't know. I'll get a bike and have a seat in the back with you, and I'm sure.
I might do the bike thing. As long as it's within 15 miles. I don't know about.
I feel like I could ride my bike from my house to my mom's. You think I could? Like from my house to Kiever, near Bella. Literally.
What's that, like 10, 15 miles?
I'd say so. I could do
That's
that.
doable.
I feel like I could do that.
You can do that. Not up. It's a couple uphills though.
Just the way I be going is I'll be hitting, the only uphill I be hitting is the bridge that goes over like Avery Playground and shit like over there. Like
yeah, that's gonna be a bitch getting up there. But other than that, it's good.
Not bad though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And once I hit South Park, if I'm going downhill to go straight towards Bella, like that's downhill. So I'll get a little momentum.
Now, are you taking the McKinley way with that bridge near, what's it called? Fucking, I forgot the name of the place.
Yeah, the bridge near Avery Playground.
Yeah,
like,
that's
the one I'm hitting. Yeah, I'm going that way.
Yeah.
I'll probably go through Cass Park.
You'd be good.
I think I can make it.
You'd be good.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna try it this summer.
Fuck it. I'm buying a bike this summer.
Are you? You're buying it?
I'm buying a bike. I was supposed to do one.
I'll just get one on Marketplace.
I was supposed to buy a bike the night we almost got kicked out of Walmart, but that's a different story.
Come again?
Me, Russ, and Pedro.
Yeah, what?
We was filming a sketch. This is back in Stride days.
Right, yeah.
Filming a sketch in Walmart. It's supposed to be Dave. Dave was there too. Mm-hmm. We were supposed to be doing some shit. Me and Russell ended up playing one-on-one in one of the hours. Just like on some wild shit. I ended up getting on the bike and like riding it down a couple hours. And then we had like a full, like we were supposed to do like remember when Odell Beckham made the crazy one-handed catch? Mm-hmm. We were supposed to ODD people. And it just didn't end well. Dude was like, hey, y'all can't do nothing, you're gonna break something. Then,
y'all was being a
we was a little extra. We was mad extra.
Yeah.
Then Dave put Russell through like a whole workout in the middle of like the fitness aisle at Walmart. Like this nigga was sweating. Like he was getting into it. He was like, wait a minute, this is supposed to be for a video. You don't make me sweat. But yeah, it got out of control.
I don't know what that has to do with getting a bike.
Because I was supposed to buy a bike that night, but we almost got kicked out of Walmart.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't get the chance to buy it because they said y'all got to get the fuck out or buy something else. So we had to leave that area.
Yeah, I just get a bike from either my dad or.
Nah, I'm going in.
I'm not. You see, you bugging. I'm not about to pay. No.
I'm going at least 200 for a bike.
Yeah, you are fucking bugging.
I'm gonna get my money's worth though. I'm gonna ride this shit pretty much everywhere. So.
You better.
Yeah, get my money's worth.
You better. Man, if I'm paying $200, that shit better come with snow tires, and I'm riding that shit in the winter.
They do have those bikes with the wide tires. So that's the one I was actually riding when I got yelled at.
Yeah, no, man.
It was
I need snow tires on that bitch.
It was a Huffy. The tires was like this fucking wide, and I was bending corners on the phone, like filming myself, and the lady was like, "You gotta get out." So,
I need an all-weather bike if I'm about to fucking pay $200 for that shit.
Well, bikes aren't cheap, man. Bikes are expensive now. I'm not going to Burt's and spend like
Bro, I'm
$500-$600.
Bro, if my dad opens up the garage and he got a Huffy, I'm there.
I might still say she might.
You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I gotta put it back together. But
the fuck?
That's what I might do. I might steal her bike.
I'd ride a BMX 16-inch joint, man. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, yeah, whatever.
Exactly. You talk about at least 200.
That's what they go for now, man. Bikes ain't cheap.
You balling. Just listen. Now you talk about at least 200. Earlier you was talking about paying $14 for the movies. That shit is.
I didn't say I was gonna do that because I don't go to movies like that. But I'm just.
Black Panther.
I was just explaining to you what Movie Pass was too. But yeah, but that's not.
Nigga,
ain't that bad.
When I could wait a month or two and get it for free.
Yeah, but I'm trying to be for the cause. I ain't trying to steal from.
I ain't stealing shit because the message is still gonna be clear whether you pay for it or not.
I mean, but yeah, why? Well,
yes.
I can wait a few weeks and watch it on Set TV, but
yes.
At the same time, I can go see it now in crystal clarity, surround sound, and pay $14 for it. And then still watch it, because the rewatchability I've heard is that you can watch it more than once.
I don't like watching movies more than once, unless I just randomly catch it.
I do. Because there's some things you watch, you catch certain things that you didn't catch in the first one.
That's how I felt. Did you start Westworld?
Not yet. I'm starting tonight.
Word?
I need to, because I got to do it by myself. I can't watch it.
Cool.
I can't watch it with Stacey because she don't pay attention, and then I end up having to explain what's going on to her, and I don't like that.
I hear you.
Same reason I don't like going to see Marvel movies, people who don't understand comic books, because I'm not trying to explain everything that's happening when I'm just trying to enjoy the shit myself. So that's something I gotta watch for myself.
I hear you. It's good. Like, we just finished it, I think the night I texted you.
Yeah, you texted me to finish it, yeah.
That shit is crazy.
I think, you texted me that you finished that, and I had just watched the very last episode of Altered Carbon.
Yeah, we're gonna start it tonight.
Altered Carbon?
We'll probably start it. I'll probably start it tonight
it's
with
good.
Amy.
It's different, but it's good.
Unless we watch a movie, we'll probably start that.
At the end of the day, I'm just waiting until Power and Atlanta come back, and then
I gotta rewatch Atlanta.
Yeah, I need to rewatch season 1.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like
season 1.
Sucks, man. I hate dedicated. For real though.
Yeah, it's only what, 13 episodes?
I know, but I hate
and only a half hour, so
I get it, but I don't like watching shit.
That's why you gotta get a day when you ain't doing shit.
Yo, even when I'm not doing shit, I don't like watching shit. That's what I'm saying. You know what
I gotta get back into reading.
I gotta get into reading.
About 3 books that
You might as well let me hold black privilege. Because if you're not gonna read it and you give me the physical copy, I'm gonna read the physical copy.
That's the thing. I need to read it. I might, instead of watching, I might. Yeah,
stop being stingy. If you're not gonna read the shit, let me read it first.
I might put Westworld on back burner to this weekend and then start. I got that. I got High Collision with Crossers. I gotta finish reading.
I don't believe you.
I got like 3 books I haven't touched.
I know, but I don't believe none of those are going to be touched this weekend. Or this week.
I'll start. I'm going to do Black Privilege this week. You know why? Because I'm on mad black shit right now.
Okay,
Black
there you
Panther,
go. Do it then.
It's Black History Month. Why not?
Go for it.
So I'm just going to continue this black shit and then...
and then stop with it.
No, I'm not going to stop.
I'm going to continue with this black shit.
It's just the move right now. Black History Month, Black Panther. I'm about to read Black.
Like I just turned 28.
Black Privilege.
So fuck it.
I did.
So fuck it. Let me be black now.
I've been. Let's get that straight. I've been black for 28 years. That shit twisted. Won't ever try to pull that card. At the end of the day, I can still disrespect the fuck out of you. But I choose to live a better life.
Not on Twitter.
No, Twitter I'm savage.
That's what I'm saying.
Twitter I'm savage. I can't control that though.
You gotta do better.
Twitter is a dark place. It's full of very unhappy people who say very angry things. So you gotta keep that same energy.
I don't know. What's the fucking Wakanda?
Wakanda?
Yeah, man. I don't think they'd like you.
Wakanda would love me, first of all. I would be one of the defenders of Wakanda, so they had no choice but to fuck with me. So that's how that works. Nah.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, that's how that works. I would be the one that found the element, but I'm talking shit the whole time while we did it. they gonna fuck with me. But it's like, this nigga ain't shit. But he did help us find this element that's perfect and made us the richest country in the world.
Yeah, I do wanna watch it. I mean, it ain't gonna be tomorrow.
Well, I need to, between tomorrow and I'm down this weekend to go too, but I need to make plans.
You want to go this weekend? Okay, so how about
if we go this weekend? We gotta probably catch a matinee because it's probably still gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
And with the assigned seat thing, like, you gotta like map out when you're gonna go. That's why I said go tomorrow, because Tuesday night ain't nobody out. It'll probably be easy.
Don't underestimate that shit, bro.
It's true.
I've been the last 3 or 4 times I've gone to the movies and been on a Tuesday, and it's been crazy.
We went to see Logan on a Sunday night, and that shit was packed to the walls. So.
And I remember I forgot what movie I went to go on a Tuesday, and it was a line.
I went to see Jurassic World on like a Wednesday, and that shit was packed.
It don't matter when it comes to movies.
When it's hot, when it's fresh and hot, yeah, it don't matter because that shit gonna sell us.
That's what I'm saying. So.
But if it's like,
I mean, what part about here, man? I'm just trying to get this drunk episode out my system.
Yeah.
Because we not drunk right now.
I'm not drunk. No.
That's what I'm saying.
We also have very high tolerance, so we gotta drink like all day.
Relax.
I have a high tolerance, so it would take a lot. Like, you probably wouldn't, but I would have to drink a lot to get drunk.
I don't know. What's a lot to you? Like, what's like this whole bottle?
Yeah, because me and Terrence put down an entire bottle, like a big bottle of Crown Apple in Cleveland, and that was fine. We actually end up going out and drinking more.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I have a very high tolerance, so it'll take a lot to get me drunk.
Like if we split,
that would do nothing to me.
Really?
That would do nothing to me.
You're wild.
I have a high tolerance. I've been drinking crazy since I was 14.
I know, that's crazy.
So if we split that bottle, especially with Red Sox, because it has a low alcohol content.
Yeah, what is it?
It's only like 20.
70 proof.
Is it 70 proof? So it's like 35% alcohol. So yeah, it's got a low alcohol content. So
yeah,
you're speaking to a dude who used to do case races with beer. Like, we used to literally buy a 30 and see who could finish it first.
That's some white boy shit.
I had a lot of white friends.
I know, yeah, I hear it. That's why I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised.
My tolerance is so high.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's just still wild.
It's definitely
the
wild.
Fuck?
But shit, that's why I came up.
God damn it.
My high school career is filled with very drunk nights.
Like, I'm feeling it, but it's like, I know you're not. Get the fuck out of here. Stop trying to like.
I'm just saying.
Stop trying to like make me feel bad.
If you want to do this specific episode, we would have to. I would have to, like, start maybe a couple hours before you come over.
So once you start, okay. So we figure out this time on Saturday.
We have the pregame, go out to a bar, and then do it like late that night.
The fuck.
That's the only way it would make sense. Man. Unless you just want to pregame and just come over, drink, day drink, and then record.
Or we could just.
I can day drink and do that.
Listen.
I'll just buy a bunch of beers and then we'll just day drink. I'll drink all day, then you can do. I mean, how many would it take you? Like,
I don't fucking know.
Maybe, what are you, 2 in?
I'm 3.
3?
I'm like 3. I'm good, you know what I mean? That's my thing. Like, if I'm chill, I'd get more. I don't know. Shit, try it out.
Yeah.
So or we just get a, Shit, see how drunk I get on an episode.
Drink champs. We'll do the drink champs edition.
Yeah, but that's literally like can I trust you with my life? Because I trusted Russell for my life until he left me on the door.
I'm not Russell.
Okay.
Russell's a trash friend for that. Like that's fucked up. You can't leave somebody for dead. And just like, yo, you good? And then leave. Like, that don't work. Like, come on, man.
Shit.
You gotta do better.
Yeah, like, yo, like, bro, like, I still gotta go 3 flights of stairs.
They didn't even help you upstairs. She just
at the entrance.
I guess he felt like you was at the door. You was good. A lot could happen.
What's crazy, what made it worse is he said, from the car to the door, I stopped and threw up.
No, you can't do this. If you throw up, you gotta make sure they get in. Because you don't want them to fall asleep on their back. And when they throw up again, now they dead. Yeah. You gotta take your friends in.
What if I would've got raped on the second flight of stairs?
It could've happened.
You know what I mean?
In the questionable part of time at the time. He was on Grand Street. A lot of wild shit happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Russell, you fucked up for that.
It's okay though.
You should have.
I woke up in my living room.
In a roundabout way, Russell owes you 5 minutes. Because a lot could have happened to you.
Hey.
You could have got raped. You could have got robbed. Like, a lot could have happened between that door and your apartment.
That's a fact.
Like, he owes you 5 minutes.
Like, he's like, like, if I would have blacked out 5 minutes before,
some
I would have
bullshit
been,
could happen.
Because I blacked out. Once I opened the door and I heard it close behind me, I blacked out.
Like, I've been places where I felt safe where I blacked out. Well, I browned out. Never blacked out. I browned out.
Whatever the fuck that means.
It's like when, not the full blackout, you remember bits and pieces in the end.
Okay.
Your brown out is when you just don't remember shit.
Yeah.
I've browned out a few times, but I've had friends who, like I told you, when I was at the party in Tonawanda, my friends tucked me in, they put my sneakers next to me, and they made sure they put a bucket and they laid me on my side in case I was going to throw up. Granted, I wasn't going to throw up. They still took the consideration to make sure I was taken care of. And that's when you need friends like that. Russell would be the
questionable, man.
He would leave you and then show up at your funeral and be crying like he didn't deserve this. He deserved better.
Don't get me wrong. He made sure I got
home.
Yeah, well,
technically,
because we had it all set up. You know what I mean? Like he was my DD. Like, he drove me home.
What's made even worse? He was sober and left you for dead.
Yeah, sure.
My friends were fucked up and made sure I was tucked in. Like, that's horrible.
Yo, but don't get me wrong.
They played 30 games of beer pong and they made sure I was tucked in.
Dennis and Terrence were a part of the product too because before we left the bar, I dipped. Well,
that's on you.
But I didn't dip. I was like, yo, Dennis, give me your keys. Gave me my keys. Gave me his keys. And then I got into his back seat, and the next thing I remember was waking up, spinning, opening the door, throwing up.
Oh, God.
And then I think I passed out while I was throwing up. Because I had half my body I was in the car, but my head out.
So you're the friend.
And I just heard Dennis, dude, that was I don't get drunk like that.
Yeah, you're a smoker, you're not a drinker.
Yeah, I don't
that's why I feel like if this drunk episode happens, I feel like I'm gonna have to babysit you.
Nah, and I don't get to that point.
Yeah.
I if anything, I start getting tired.
If I see you start getting to that point, I'm just gonna funnel water into you. So
no, I'll be straight. I'm just gonna probably say some wild shit.
I'm probably gonna funnel water into you at some point.
Okay, cool.
Because I don't want you dying. So that's just how that works.
I'm
a drinker more than a smoker, so yeah.
I'm probably gonna have to crash here.
I mean, that couch we got an air mattress, we got a couch.
That couch is there.
The couch is
I wouldn't even trust the Uber right now. If we get to that point, I'm not trusting the Uber. I just don't fucking.
Yeah, because you fall asleep in the Uber now, you still gotta get upstairs. Same situation.
And I gotta rely on my Uber driver and
to take
Amy or anybody.
Yeah.
Nah, I just
to wake you up.
Yeah.
Granted, it's a 6-minute ride.
Only.
But a lot can happen in 6 minutes.
A lot.
Especially if you're not coherent.
That is a fact.
Like you just destroying that button on that North Face.
No, it was already broken. It was already broken.
Oh man. Either way.
Yeah, so we gotta shoot for that this weekend. You were mad trash for Saturday. You ain't do shit.
I didn't do shit.
Exactly.
I wasn't up to it, man. You gotta remember, I'm not 24-year-old Tristan no more.
What the fuck you mean? You just said you had to drink for 2 days straight to get drunk.
That's the point. I don't want to have to go. I don't want to drink all day to get drunk.
For old time's sake, goddammit.
I have to be committed.
Well, be committed for this goddamn podcast.
You know what we should do?
What?
St. Patrick's Day.
What? That's March what?
The parade. I'm talking about.
Whoa.
We go to parade.
Whoa.
Fucked up. Come back.
Whoa.
Do the episode then.
First of all, I'll be very clear with you on this. If we go to the parade, we're fighting.
Why are we fighting?
I can't stand wild people. I can't be around obnoxious drunks. I can't, bro.
Best part.
No, it's not.
You know
for you it is.
Fights up. No, if you're a people watcher, that's for you. You know how many fights I've filmed and people I've filmed falling asleep at the bar?
I'm not trying to
I filmed a man pissing his pants while chugging a beer.
I am not.
The moments of St. Patrick's Day are legendary.
Listen, again,
grown ass man.
Listen, that's the white in you.
Pissed his pants. Nah, I just thought it was funny.
No, the fact that you love St. Patrick's Day and
I don't love St.
Patrick's.
I love what it brings.
Okay,
it brings nothing.
That's white enough for me. That's white enough for me.
It brings the comedy.
I do not want to be on the opposite end of a fucking camera beating somebody up. I know.
Oh, if you get into a fight, I'm definitely submitting that to the World Star.
That's
happening.
See, that's my thing. See,
that's
happening. Forcing me. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's happening. If you get into a fight at the St. Patrick's Day parade, I wouldn't be me if I didn't submit it to World Star.
Bro,
I'm just saying.
Okay, this is simple math. So you know how Charlemagne decided to not do the second interview with Troy Ave and his reason behind it.
I respect that, yeah. He shouldn't have.
Right.
They shouldn't even have Troy Ave out there.
He knew he didn't want to be there. Mm-hmm. He shouldn't have been there. I know.
He didn't want to give it the attention it deserved.
That's me in the parade.
No.
Yes, it is. Bro, listen, it don't matter where I'm going to be at on that parade, there's going to be some obnoxious shit that's going to piss me off.
No.
Yes.
Not the way I
parade. Let's put it like I'm not one of those dog people that would do anything for a dog over a human, but I hate people.
I don't like people either. But I like to laugh at dumb shit people do.
I'd rather see that dumb shit and laugh over my phone.
Yeah, but someone's got to film it.
That's true.
And that's me. That's what I'm there for. I'm there to catch those moments.
So you're just saying is I'm your
I just
want
to go there. I don't need to be my bodyguard. Somebody swing on for me. That's the problem they got to deal with.
Somebody gonna hit you with that two-piece on the side of your head if you record.
No one's gonna hit you with a two-piece. I'm gonna say
if you record it, somebody's gonna hit you on the side of your head.
No one's gonna do that.
I'm just saying.
If you swing on me, you got a bigger issue.
Don't get me wrong. If I'm there, I got your follow. I won't let it happen. Well, but if you're there alone,
if I'm getting jumped, if you didn't have my follow up, then me and you are definitely fighting. But if this is a one-on-one, I don't need your help. I just hold my phone.
No, I got you. Oh no,
just hold my phone.
This is my thing.
Just hold my phone, hold my keys, and I'm putting
one-on-one. I will make sure nobody jumps in.
Yeah, just hold my phone.
As soon as somebody jumps in, it's over.
Yeah,
it's over. It's war. It's war.
Whoever we with better jump into.
Yeah, literally as soon as
moment, whoever we with better jump into.
As soon as somebody jumps in, I'm jumping in, and the first thing out in my mind is gonna be like, I'm about to be on World Star.
Yes.
You know, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. But I've navigated St. Patrick's Day enough to know what to do, what not to do. I filmed a few fights. Like I said, I filmed a grown man pissing his own pants.
Okay.
I know how to maneuver on St. Patrick's Day.
All right.
I did
one
get
thing
my
about
Vuvuzela stolen though.
Your what?
I bought a Vuvuzela for $5 on the corner.
I don't even know what that is.
It's that long tube it's like a horn.
Okay.
Blow
all right.
It's like the it makes that a loud annoying sound.
It's crazy that the noise it makes is the name.
Literally makes the same noise as it sounds. But it's like I had a knapsack on. They wouldn't let me bring it in the bottoms up, so I left it out there in my knapsack. They didn't take the whole knapsack, which is crazy. They literally only took the vuvuzela.
So I know what's your So what do? You bar hop?
We did that day because we had wristbands everywhere, so we weren't.
Okay. And you usually don't. You just pregame and
also we had just did the video with Dave and his boy. What's his name? Droid, whatever.
Yeah.
We just did the video with them, so he remembered me, so he let me in with. He was a bouncer there.
This is still cold.
It's lit.
That's crazy.
And he let me in, so I just didn't have to. I ended up getting kicked out because I dropped my hat over the rails. So I jumped over to grab it. I jumped back over. And the cops thought I was trying to sneak in. I'm like, yo, I got a stamp. Like, what are you doing?
Let me check if this shit is still working.
Yeah.
We going right now.
But
I don't fucking care.
Fucking.
They both going.
That's what I'm saying. Like.
So, my thing. All right. So.
But
I don't know,
man.
I know
how to maneuver sample. That would be the best drunk. Because not only are we both fucked up, we have so much to talk about when we come back from the parade. Because you're going to see some wild shit.
So you trying to go to the parade then? That's what I'm saying. When is it?
I'm just saying
so it'll be like what?
It's that Sunday. It's the Sunday.
So it'll be like the second week of March?
It's the Sunday after St. Patrick's Day.
Was that like around the second week of March?
Yeah. Essentially, yeah. But that would be the best way to do it because you're guaranteed both of us to be drunk because we're going to be drinking all day. Because you got to get there. You got to start drinking around 8:30, 9 o'clock. And then
in the morning?
Yeah, because the parade started at 10.
Bro!
You gotta be committed. And if you want this to happen, this is all I gotta. You probably won't have to.
The fuck?
But I will have to get drunk.
Can I eat breakfast first?
Yeah, we eat breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah. Go to Tim Hortons, get cold breakfast sandwiches, and you're good to go. That's how we tell you.
You just gonna assume I want Tim Hortons though? Like that's how you go.
That's what I do. Or if I'm at a Bills game, I'll wake up early, get me a bowl of oatmeal, and then we go to Wegmans and get some Wegmans subs.
That sounds interesting.
That Wegmans sub will soak up all that alcohol, and that's how you tailgate.
Sounds interesting.
I'm doing
weather permitted.
Oh no!
I'm not about to go out there if it's cold. You on your own. I'll wait for you right here.
I done did some Under Armour days.
You got that.
Like I had to break out the Under Armour.
I fuck with the cold.
Like full body suit, like pants and shirt.
Yeah, no.
I had to break that shit out.
Like I fuck with the cold. I love winter, but if I have a choice, I'm not about to just be standing in it. That's stupid.
Well, that's the thing. We weren't standing there, so I kind of fucked up with the Under Armour. I didn't need it because we ended up going to like 4 different clubs. That wasn't necessary. And then we found a party bus, so I definitely didn't need Under Armour that day. I just had it on.
All right. So what time would we be back? I got a plan. I'm
probably
this
like
right now.
1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon because the parade's over at I think 4.
And you're trying to record when we get back? Yeah. Is that what you're saying? God damn it.
That's if you want to.
Do I gotta wear green?
Of course. I got mad green hoodies.
Okay, that's all. All right, cool.
I got like 4. I got my drinking team hoodie. I got my this guy gets a beer hoodie. I got.
So if you hear, if you're hearing this, probably not. Don't care. You should be. You should be listening. This some hot fire right now. So
if you're not listening, that's the decision.
Yeah,
that's a mistake you made.
Sorry, man. But if you see me on St. Patrick's Day in the parade, I'll be wearing Tristan's hoodie.
Yo,
I'm not spending money to go to this shit.
What if we did a live podcast from the parade?
I'm not carrying around this fucking mic.
We got dynamic mics. We can get some.
I'm not carrying around the mic.
No, we can do. We can get the lavalier mics. Plug them right into the phone. Both got GarageBand on our phone. And just record.
That's the one that ties like
right there.
Like, So it's like what, this big?
Yes, this big. Put it right on your collar.
What those go for?
They got a 4-pack on Amazon now for $20.
Yeah, right. How's the audio on that?
I'm not sure, but I've only used one when we did the. No, we didn't even use that. We used dynamic mics that night. We should have used lavalier mics that night.
Because we can just put our hoods up and then click it right into the hood and have it as close.
Well, no,
as
it has
possible.
to be near. Like you can put it on your shirt. You can put it under the hoodie. You can put it on your shirt. Yeah, right here. But yeah, that's good.
That's the move.
We can do that.
I think even if we don't go, we should get those mics. You can plug. Excuse me. Right, you can plug it right into your phone.
They have a adapter we can plug into your phone. Yeah.
Because we don't even have to do one on Garage. Yeah, we can. We can just do it on Garage, really. You record, yeah. I wonder how it's gonna sound.
Even if we don't, we can
how can we combine both of our joints? That's what I'm saying.
Just when we go into GarageBand on the computer, send them to the email, layer one, and like 2 different tracks, and just lay them. Not even on top of each other. You can lay them separately too, and just let it play through.
Cohesive, yeah.
Yeah, it can work.
It can definitely work.
I mean, that would be a great episode. Some wild shit is definitely bound to pop up.
I'm with it.
We just want to be able to go in no clubs.
That's fine. I'm fine with not going into clubs. I'm fine staying outside.
Yeah, because it's the exact same as like that night, so it's gonna be. I'm not trying to pay no $10, $20 cover to be in there for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So
I'm with it.
Let's
committed? You committed to this?
I'm committed to do the parade as a whole.
Okay, whether the drinking or not happens, I think we should record.
St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah, like that day somehow.
That's fine.
Like do the fucking whatever the fuck you said with the mics.
The Lavaliers?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm with it. Cause yeah, that'd be good content.
I just it'll be hilarious.
Yeah.
I've filmed and taken pictures of some people.
We should just record from the time we. Do you happen to have a battery? Do you have a rechargeable battery back where you could just plug your phone in and charge it?
Yes, I do.
I have one too. I gotta find it. What we
I
could
know
do
exactly what mine is. It's in my pocket.
What we could do. How big is it?
It's like this big. I can feel it in my pocket.
Connect.
But it lasts a long time. Like I'll charge it once, it'll last like 3 days.
Have that all connected. Right. Have that all connected in your phone, in your pocket. That way we can record from the time before we even the parade.
Let's say once our phones start getting below 50%, then plug into the adapter.
Right. I'm with it.
Let's do it, man.
Let's do it.
And if y'all out there, any savages out there want to come to the hang out with the South Patch Kids, get an interview maybe, we'll be out.
If you see us, we will be mic'd.
Yeah, just know.
Holla.
Yeah, just come
We're
through.
around.
Come through. We're out here.
I'm with
Just know we keep it very disrespectful.
But in a respectful way, man. That's it. I'm done with this episode, man.
Let's go. I just finished my drink too. So.
Word? You did?
Shout out to us.
Shout out to you. Oh my God, my bad. It's okay. Oh, Jesus. This is the warm up to the goddamn parade.
Oh.
I haven't drank in a long time.
I don't know if you parade ready yet.
How you figure?
It takes a lot.
That's right. What the fuck? What? I gotta go to the
You're
gym.
not a drinker. You might need to. You might need to do some shower beers. You might need to wake up with a beer.
I don't plan on drinking beer, beloved.
You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, liquor.
You can't drink shower liquors.
What the fuck? What do you mean shower liquors?
I'm just saying, like, it's a training thing. It's a regimen you go through. Shower beer is part of it.
No, I'm just gonna.
Actually, I read an article today that says shower beers are actually healthy for you. I don't know how, but shower beer is healthy for you. I guess something with the heat and the alcohol content, and it's good for your heart and brain. It makes you more creative, actually.
When I wake up, we gonna have some breakfast, and I'm gonna start with liquor. And
Get
eat
some eggs,
some lunch.
go heavy protein and carbs that morning.
All right, bro.
And then we'll work from there. So we used to do, my boy Tom, his mom, would make corned beef and hash and corned beef and cabbage. And that shit used to be on point.
Corned beef and hash? What the
fuck
was that?
I don't know.
Jesus.
I was thinking corned beef hash, and then
Yeah.
corned beef and cabbage, and then we go to the parade and then go to his house and eat dinner, and it'd be lit.
I'm around for the nonsense, but if we'll see how it goes.
Let's just do it. We'll make some calls.
Whoa.
We might need a tour guide. Cause I haven't been down there in a couple years.
All right. You make your calls. Let me know, which means I'm gonna have to ask you so you can let me know, and then we'll go from there.
I'll be forgetting.
You don't forget.
I do forget.
You choose to forget.
I don't choose to forget if I'm not constantly thinking about something I don't remember.
You're choosing to forget. What the fuck?
I'm gonna make it sound different, but shit. No. You know who I am, motherfucker. I only read half the text message. Why are you expecting more from me? You did this to yourself.
You just sound like Tyrese.
What more do you want from me? He's so trash. Let's I can go on a whole nother hour about Tyrese.
What about him though? I think Monique is worse.
Monique is the new Tyrese.
Yeah.
She's the new Tyrese. Arguing about some shit that don't matter. Like, you did this yourself. Like, you're not hot. Why are we paying you more money than someone who's relevant?
It's not even that's not hot. She's not funny.
She's not. So why are we paying you more money than someone who's more relevant than you?
Yeah.
Like, you comparing yourself to Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock? Yo.
Like, she's probably funnier than Amy Schumer. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, relax.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Longest episode.
So what? We can cut it up. Hey man, let me help you. Now do it.
You are. Didn't help me. Now I'm almost ruined, but yeah, she needs to relax. Like, she needs to really fucking relax.
Here, let me see what's going on. Here, let me do this. Yo, let go of the trackpad. See, you trying to do some extra shit.
Work.
You trying to do some extra shit. See, you try to do. You just gotta close it and reopen it, man.
Yeah, Monique is
Get the fuck out my face with that shit.
There you go. Bring back the moment.
She needs to relax with that, like, and to say that she's the most decorated comedian of our generation. She should forget about Whoopi Goldberg. She should forget about Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, like. Fuck it, even Kevin Hart has the most ticket sales. So I don't get it. She's just being a hater because nobody fucking with her. But
yeah, but
I put her and Faison Love in the same book.
No, don't do that.
Because Faison wants to be a troll, but he's bad at it.
I think he's honest, bro.
It's not honesty. It's just him trying to be a troll. He's not good at it. And it's bad.
You really, that's what you're going with?
That's what I'm.
You really think he's
that's
trolling?
That's what I believe. Yeah, he's trolling.
I don't know.
Like I said, Dave Chappelle not funny.
Bro, just because you've never heard that. So you mean to tell me that everybody on Earth with a fucking F, Earth,
E-A-R-F,
Earth.
Yes, everyone on Earth
finds Dave Chappelle funny?
Yes.
No, bro. You're insane.
I'm not insane.
You're
There's
insane
some
for thinking
things
that
are just universal. Dave Chappelle there's only a couple certainties in the world: death, taxes, and Dave Chappelle. Motherfucker.
First of all, taxes you don't have to pay taxes.
You don't have to, but you don't go to jail if you don't.
If they come back to bite you,
that's gonna happen. So that's a certainty. You're gonna get taxed, even if you don't pay tax. You still pay sales tax.
True.
So that's
there you go.
Certainty. You're gonna die, gonna pay taxes, and Dave Chappelle is hilarious. That's certainty.
Yo, but I'm with you on that. But you can't just speak for everybody like that.
I just did it.
You did.
Do something about it. If you disagree,
get the fuck out my face with that shit.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah. Oh,
come at me. I'm out here all day, all night. Savage Patch, fuck with me.
I thought you was gonna say kids.
No. Grown ass man.
Okay.
Come at me.
Red Stag,
sponsor us.
Holla at us.
I know it might be a liability for y'all, but look at the bright side. You got the world's most dangerous podcast in your arsenal. That means somebody talks some bullshit about y'all. You can unleash us. And we can just go after him.
Like, yeah, man.
Like this.
Diddy got Ciroc.
Diddy, if you want to, I don't drink Ciroc. But,
yeah, pretend it's a Ciroc bottle.
But,
holla at us, dude.
Hove, Duce. You compare us with Duce Palooza.
You've been disrespecting, dude. You've been disrespecting
I've been
Hove.
very disrespectful. No, this is the 444. No.
No.
Me and Hove
we're talking about drinks.
No, we disrespect each other in the same capacity.
What the fuck has he done to you?
They wouldn't let me in the 40-40 club because they said my jeans were too voluptuous. So,
what the fuck does that mean?
Exactly. What the fuck does that mean? So I take that as Hove disrespecting me. So I'm disrespecting him by not drinking Douce for at least 2 months. Take that. Right there, Hove. You disrespect me. I'm keeping that same energy.
You petty as well, stop wearing Stop wearing voluptuous jeans.
I don't even know what that means.
You probably had glitter on your back pockets. That's what the fuck
definitely had glitter on my back pocket.
That's probably what it was.
I wasn't even wearing baggy jeans at the time. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Voluptuous.
He said it was voluptuous.
The
bouncer.
The bouncer
had the audacity to say my jeans were voluptuous. What the fuck is that? That's only some homo shit. Like, why are you looking at my jeans in a sexual manner? If I say voluptuous, I'm thinking of a bad bitch. So if you're looking at my jeans and you see bad bitches, why are you doing that to yourself? No. He needs to relax. Sick of this shit.
Where was this? This was what?
This was on my birthday. I think my 22nd birthday. I was at Mountain City. And
you petty as fuck.
Oh, of course. I don't deny that. I am very petty.
That was goddamn early.
It was a long time ago. But I
early 2000s.
agree. But what early 2000s? It was 2000.
Mid
2012. This is when I turned 22. So
Jesus.
Yes.
Damn, man. I forget we deep into like the late teens.
We're 2018.
Yeah.
I'm 28. So that's not trying to add age to my timeline, but yeah.
Less real than altered fucking carbon can really happen. Like we're probably gonna see it.
It will be a tail end of it if it does happen.
Yeah, that's
where Altered Carbon is set up. You'll watch it. You'll
yeah.
It's just crazy.
But listen, man, I bought the last Douce bottle, so you've been very disrespectful for a while.
My bottle was bigger.
Bro, what the fuck are we comparing here?
I'm petty.
Both bottles had Douce in it. I don't fucking care what size it was.
I'm petty. That's why. My bottle was bigger.
You need to get it together.
My bottle was twice the size of the bottle you bought. But no, I am getting another bottle because it's been way too
You're
long.
probably not.
Even though I'm still holding that grudge. That's why I bootleg 444. But I ended up buying it. But that's beside the point.
You didn't hold on. So you chose to get it you listened to it for free.
Yes.
Before you made your option to buy it or not?
Yes, that's the penny. I had to get it illegally, then buy it legally. I support Jay-Z, so
I don't know.
That's my favorite rapper. I gotta support you guys.
So you buy his album every time?
Not every time, but I've bought most of them. Because nowadays you have to now with fucking Apple Music not having all the full variety. So I still have certain things that are analog. So I still have. That's why I haven't started back the title yet, because I still have Reasonable Doubt on analog. I still have Blueprint 3 on analog, so I don't really need to switch back to title necessarily right now. Unless Apple Music do some wild shit, start adding ads for the payment, then yeah, we'll figure that out.
Yeah, I'm not paying for music. No,
if you got Apple Music, you're paying for music.
Yes, but I'm not paying for albums.
It's a different level with me though.
Yeah, well, you're a fan.
I'm a fan, and Jay-Z raised me.
There you go.
I literally grew up on Jay-Z bars.
Yeah, you just you paying Hov allowance.
Essentially, he's getting $10 at least. Well, I haven't bought a Jay-Z album since 444 was only, I think it was like $14. I bought on Amazon. So
the last album I bought was in 2004. It was The Clips, Lord Willing.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
That was the last album I bought.
Yeah, last album I bought was 444.
Since then,
everything else I get on Apple Music, so essentially I'm paying for it anyway. But it's like
speaking of Apple Music, I still got to do that family plan.
That's the way to go.
Yeah. Well, so do I have to cancel? Well, do I have to cancel Amy's or just upgrade?
If she has one,
yeah,
whoever's gonna manage, whoever's gonna be the administrator on the account, you can cancel.
Yeah.
Like I'm the administrator on my account, so I got me, my mom, and Stacy.
So I gotta cancel Amy. So Amy has to
cancel
hers. So I can add her to
upgrade to the family plan. It's only $14. It's $4 more a month.
Right.
The title's like if the family plan.
No, it's $4 less for us. Because we're paying for two separate.
Oh yeah. She's paying 10. You're paying 10.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, that's
$6 less. But
yeah.
So it makes more sense for y'all to do that.
Right.
And neither one, your music doesn't interact. So
yeah, that's what I was.
Whatever she downloads and makes a playlist, it doesn't affect whatever you download.
Yeah, that's what I read on it, which is cool.
Yeah. Only thing is, you just have to invite her, then let her sign in, and then she's good money.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, but that's what we do. It makes sense because why pay both of you pay for the
right? Yeah, it makes no fucking sense. Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah.
I know, but for whatever reason, I didn't think of it. It was like she got her own music, so she paid for it. I got my own music, she paid for it.
Yeah, and it's only $4 more a month. You don't even notice it honestly because it just came out of my account last week, and I literally didn't notice until I got an email saying Apple receipt. Only reason I noticed it because
well that's I'm trying to get to that point. I'm trying to get to a point where everything's on automatic payments monthly, and I don't have to. I'm talking about in general as being successful, because motherfuckers strive to get millions and millions and millions of bucks and consider that to be successful.
Yeah, well,
if I have all my shit on automatic payments every month, and I don't have to look at my bank account at all, I'm good.
I'm getting there. I got Apple Music, my car insurance, and Marvel Unlimited, which is like my...
This nigga.
I'm a comic book head. I can't Instead of, it makes sense.
No, I know. I just thought you was gonna say like electric or something.
No,
like that. I know what you.
That's just.
I know that's your automatic payment.
But
no, that's your automatic.
It's just subscription wise.
No, I hear you. Yeah.
But it's like
I was.
No, I'm getting there though.
No, I feel you. I just wasn't expecting you to say that.
I'm just adding to it. Probably next time it will be electric. No, well, because it's smarter than going out spending $10 for a comic book when I can just pay $10 a month.
No, yeah, for sure.
Every comic book that I want, so it just makes more sense.
No, yeah, it definitely does.
Yeah, so that's what I.
That was. It was just. I just wasn't expecting you to say.
No.
I mean, I'm not surprised because you are a comic head. Yeah. But when what we were talking about, and you listing shit off, you said,
only what's important.
Apple Music, car insurance, Marvel Olympics. It's like, what the fuck?
That's just in my car payment too, so it's like 4 things, so whatever.
Yeah, but I mean,
this is I don't think about it
but Apple Music and Netflix are like like right now, like yo, I just literally
don't need Netflix.
I'm about to sell my Xbox.
I'm keeping my PS4 because I still fuck with a couple games on there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking about.
I still play Assassin's Creed.
So. I don't play no games. Like I was about.
If I get time alone, I fuck with Assassin's Creed.
I was about to borrow a game from Quentin, and I was like literally about to like grab it. I'm like, I ain't about to play this shit.
It's hard to find time, especially like the people who game consistently. Like that's a different level of commitment. Like I can't find time to.
Nah, and I'm just done with Madden. Like I don't care. Like I literally don't care no more.
I couldn't tell you last time I even put Madden in.
Yeah, I don't care about games. I don't care about that shit no more because it's time consuming. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, it's good for like I use it for relief. So like if I have a hard week, like late at night, I'll stay up late to play a couple of games, like 2K or whatever.
That's very true.
But it also it's actually a good brain exercise. Like it's.
No, I get it. Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm still on the fence. That's why I haven't sold it.
Yeah.
I still got it because I am on the fence because it is a stimulating thing.
What do you use it for? You use it for streaming.
Yeah, not no more. I literally so because I have the first Xbox One. This is no exaggeration. What I'm about to say. The only time I turned it off was when I had to move from my last apartment to this one. And it stayed on the entire time because when I was in West Seneca, before I found out about Sling TV and shit, I had actual cable. So I had the cable box connected to Xbox One and had it that way, where I could just go from the home screen to the TV or to Madden. So it was never off. Like the Xbox One was my cable box.
Gotcha. And
then when I moved, I didn't have cable no more. And then I got the Fire Stick with Kodi. And then I realized that all the apps I use are on Kodi. And it's like, I'm on the Fire Stick and I'm always on Kodi. So it's like, what the fuck am I using my Xbox for? And now Set TV is not on the Xbox, it's on the Fire Stick.
Yeah.
So so literally what I just did, like right now if you go into my living room, like as far as wiring, it's on my TV on the wall. Like no entertainment center, no like nothing. Like straight TV on the wall, Fire Stick connected to the back of the HDMI port, that's it. And that's how I don't need no more. I'm trying to minimize, you know what I mean? Like that's why I was like, man, I might as well pay $20 a month and get every single channel, every single movie.
Plus pay-per-views, sports channels, yeah, that's it.
Once NFL comes, you got the NFL game ticket
honestly,
and Red Zone.
TV need to sponsor us.
Set TV and again, Red Stag.
Let's go.
I'm just
Red Stag, Duce, and Set TV will be good.
We gotta start slow, you know what I mean?
I'm just saying
it's some next level shit.
That's next level.
It's next level shit.
Set TV.
Red Stag is a good start.
I don't know, it's Jim Beam, so it's like
who they got right now? Don't they got this bitch?
They got Mila Kunis.
Yeah, her.
That's that bitch. Yeah, she's no
yeah, so I think they can do better with us. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
They can do better with us.
I would hope so, but
I don't know. Yeah.
She also married the Ashton Kutcher. So.
I don't know what the fuck that mean.
They got her saving the world.
Listen, man.
He's saving the world.
He's not.
Actually saving kids.
Okay.
From sex trafficking, but
listen.
He's saving the world. Come on, he's fucking Captain Planet. We just some niggas talking shit. Like, we can't compete with that right now. We gotta start slow. That's why I feel like Set TV is doable. We can become a sponsor for them right now. Probably boost their sales. But Jim Beam, they don't need us right now. Neither do say. But it would be dope to get us to do Say Palooza for selfish reasons.
Who's calling? That means one phone is done.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's your phone.
It is. How is that even possible?
Because you're not doing it right.
Yo, but my cellular is off.
Either way.
Either fucking way.
Where we at? We 2 hours in.
Yeah.
Let's just call
That's
it.
stupid. Hit later.
What the fuck?
What are you doing? Just hit later.
Did. Relax. Alright. Either way.
Well, listen. We gotta get sponsored by Red Stack and Set TV first. I think that's
start
good.
small, build.
Start small.
We go from there.
Then hopefully by the end of this year we talking to Diddy. And but
Well, I
listen,
feel like, honestly,
Revolt needs us.
Revolt needs anybody right now.
Okay.
We would dominate Revolt.
How?
It would be us, the
hot
Breakfast
take.
Club, and Joe Budden.
It's a hot take.
It's not.
It is.
What else they got?
I don't know.
Who watches Revolt right now? We're bringing an audience to Revolt. So they need us more than... It's bad to say, because I respect what Diddy doing, but honestly, as far as content goes,
I like the way you're talking.
they need us more than we need them.
I like the way you're talking.
Like, they got the Drink Champs, but the Drink Champs is way better on the podcast app than they are on Revolt, because they have to edit so much. Honestly, I wouldn't even want to go do the podcast on a TV network.
No, man, I'm not. No, I'm not trying to be on. I'm not trying to be on TV.
If we had an online
Fuck-
network, where
fuck censoring.
If we can be us and let loose, that would be the best way to go. I'm not doing no censorship.
No,
Fuck that CC.
no. We don't live in this PC world that everybody else lives in.
We can't.
No.
We want to be us. So
Yeah, exactly. God damn it.
yeah,
I like that.
that's what I'm at.
God, I'm done. And remember, God damn it, remember, I got a fucking drink. I was about to do it's alright. Big ass fucking stones. It shouldn't be in there.
It worked, didn't it?
It did.
Why are you talking shit about the shit
It
that
did.
worked?
It just don't. It looks weird.
It does, but
I feel fancy. I feel like there should be some wine
it's a
in there.
fancy glass.
That is very true. And like I said, remember, everything you just heard was disrespectful.
But in a very respectful way.
God damn it.
I was just why that shit still going.
Huh?
I said why that shit still going.
Yo, we can definitely fucking cut that shit into 2 episodes.